And a very pleasant good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be watching from. My name is Jimmy Finizzi, the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network, and alongside Neil Villapiano of Devil's State of Mind and Kyle Manifold, we welcome you to another THPN watch party, as tonight is gonna be a good one, as we got the Battle of the Hudson between the Rangers and the New Jersey Devils. Gentlemen, before we get into the crux of tonight's game, I've been looking forward to this for a long, long time. I'm really excited to be finally doing a full stream with the both of you. How are you guys doing? And thank you so much for being a part of this.
I'm doing pretty well. Cautiously, I wouldn't even say cautiously optimistic. Definitely anxious going into tonight's game, especially coming off of the 6-2 thrashing that the Devils suffered at the hands of the Washington Capitals on Tuesday. But as I've always said, any game is an opportunity to turn things around despite everything that's going on with the Devils. And maybe a big win tonight against your hated rival at home in front of a raucous crowd here could be just what the doctor ordered. So I'm looking forward to tonight's game, looking forward to doing the game with all of you guys, and a little bit more laid back for me than normal. Just kind of taking a little bit of a back seat, but I'll be doing some play-by-play later tonight. But Kyle, how about yourself?
If anything, I'm the laid-back one tonight, right? I'm just managing everything. I'm just waiting for the chaos to happen tonight. So, no, I'm doing good. It's it's gonna be a good one. I'm preparing for my hockey game tonight accordingly.
Me drinking tonight, Kyle.
But yeah, no, it should be good. I'm excited because I can't remember. I think the last stream that we've done Rangers Devils was probably playoffs, if I'm not mistaken.
Game
right
7.
now. Yeah, Game 7. I think it was the last time we did it.
That's the last time the YouTube did it.
Yeah. But anyway,
he wasn't with us yet.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, of course.
But yeah, no, I'm excited for this one, and it looks like we got some good goaltenders tonight as well too. We should start.
What's up, RJ?
Yep. I'm just curious what you guys.
Chesty against Nico Dawes, and I kind of like that move for the Devils, Neil, starting Nico Dawes, as he has started to be one of their better goalies this season, because Vanacek hasn't really been playing that great. Their goaltending situation in general has just been an absolute mess, but Nico Dawes has definitely proven to be a bright spot for them. As I see Liam has entered the chat. What's going on, Liam? We're doing fantastic. How are you doing? But
also, don't mind me. I'm just
I like this matchup tonight.
I'm just bringing up all the comments tonight.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, we do have a couple of comments here. Brian's World. We're all living in Brian's world tonight. What's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining us. What's up, Jared? Kyle, good luck tonight versus my Bruins tonight. And he predicts the Devils will win 4-3. All right.
By
the way, speaking of scoring predictions, we want to know what your score prediction is for tonight and who you think will win. Leave a comment down below. We truly appreciate it. But Neil, before I get your thoughts on tonight's game, I just want to remind everybody that everything we do here on the network is brought to you by our wonderful friends at DraftKings. Use code THPN to sign up. New customers can bet $5, get $200 instantly in bonus bets only at DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the NHL. Must be 21 plus in select states, and please play responsibly. But Neil, your thoughts on Nico Dawes getting the start tonight for your Devils?
Well, the Devils really don't have a choice, do they? He has been the hot hand of late. He had a really, really solid Stadium Series. He now holds the record for most saves in a Stadium Series game. He really, really played well against the Flyers. And yeah, he had a bad game against Washington on Tuesday. Wasn't necessarily a fan of him starting in that game. I felt that Akira Schmid should have gotten a look. Schmid hasn't played since he got called up recently. Vitek Vanacek now is on IR. And the Devils want to ride with Dawes again. They're hoping that he could bounce back, because also the Devils have another rookie goaltender. They sent down Akira Schmid yesterday, brought up Isaac Poulter, who they just signed to a 2-year contract, who is unproven in the NHL. He's had a good year down with the Utica Comets, but he hasn't played a game in the NHL yet. There's possibility that he could play in one of the 2 day back-to-back games this weekend for the Devils, at home against Montreal, and then at home, a big one at home against Tampa Bay on Sunday. So it'll be really interesting to see how Lindy Ruff goes with his goaltenders, but tonight he's going with Dawes. And, it's the first time that the Rangers have really seen Nico Dawes, at all certainly this year. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams how the teams reacted. But if Dawes can bounce back, the Devils will be in good shape because they certainly need the goaltending. It's been a mess, and hopefully Dawes can continue to play more like he played last Saturday night versus how he played on Tuesday. So
Yeah.
the one and you got to ride the hot hand.
Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely. And I see RJ reporting a couple of key injuries. Well, RJ, I would like to inform you that is actually false because I did the starting lineup for the Rangers, and Jimmy Vesey is getting the start tonight. It'll be Kreider, Zibanejad, and Vesey, along with Miller and Trouba, and of course, Igor Shesterkin. I have not heard about Artemi Panarin yet, but I did get confirmation that Jimmy Vesey is going to play tonight. I do not know about Panarin, but I do know they called up Brennan Othman today for precautionary moves, so that is kind of a good move on them. Oh, and who do I see in the comments section? Andrew, what is going on, my boy? What is up? Of course, he's predicting a 5-4 Devils win. I see how it is, Andrew. No, I'm only kidding. Hey, it's always a pleasure to hear from you, Andrew. Thank you so much, my man.
I did just want to confirm Panarin is playing tonight. He's on the second line with Trocheck and Lafreniere. So, and John Marino, who was sick in the last game for the Devils, he's back in the lineup tonight. Colin Miller, surprisingly, is a healthy scratch for the Devils tonight. So that is what the Devils are looking for. That's what they're going to be looking like for this one.
Interesting. Colin Miller out. By the way, Liam, why aren't you doing great, my guy? What's going on? Hopefully whatever's going on with you, we can cheer you up tonight.
Any predictions tonight, boys? What do we got?
Neil, you may go first.
Sure. Biased or not, I'm going to go with a 4-2 win for the Devils tonight. I think they're going to find a way to bounce back from the game on Tuesday, and I think they have plenty of motivation getting back closer to a playoff spot, playing your hated rival. I'm going to go with a 4-2 win tonight for New Jersey.
Glad to see both of you guys together again like the good old days. Dude, I'm already having a blast, man. And thank you, as always, for the support for all of us. It really means a ton coming from you, my man. But I'm actually going to go a 5-3 Rangers win. I think it's going to be a little bit more high scoring than people may think. This is definitely going to be a bloodbath written all over it. Both teams are going to show out tonight. I definitely think the Devils will be playing a lot better than they did in Washington. They're going to come out a lot more aggressive, I feel like, and they're still the more speedy team. I don't care what anybody says. They might be struggling, but they're still very, very fast, so the Rangers have to be careful. But I still think they'll find a way to get the job done. I'm going to go 5-3 Rangers. And speaking of which, the puck has dropped, and we are underway from the Prudential Center.
Nice.
I'm working on it.
Kyle, Kyle?
An early chance right there is blocked in front of Shesterkin's net. Go ahead, Neil.
Sorry, I'm working on it.
No, you're good. Kyle, just real quick, what is your prediction for tonight?
I'm kind of wearing the colors, red, white, and black. So I'm just going to roll with that. I don't know. I think it feels like a trap. For me, it feels like a trap game for the Rangers tonight. I don't know why. It just feels like that. You expect Nico Dawes coming in, not a lot of great goaltending, I guess, recently with the Devils trying to figure out who's going to start. It kind of feels like a trap game a little bit. I like the Devils. I'll go 3-2 here in overtime.
Fair enough.
3-2 in overtime. Wow. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. That's a bit of a surprise. That shot was saved by Shesterkin on number 96 of Jersey. And meanwhile, Hamilton shoots. That one may have deflected just wide as the puck goes in the corner. Rangers trying to play it out. Just underway from the Prudential Center. No score. Rangers versus Devils as Lafreniere tries to get a pass off. It was blocked. Gets it right back at a shot saved by Nico Dawes, and he holds it. Good early chance by Lafreniere.
So I think, Jimmy, you're actually a couple of seconds behind me because the face-off already happened after that shot from Lafreniere.
I'm always behind you, Neil. I'm always behind you.
Oh, my God.
No, I know, but I'm just letting you know. And just for full understanding, Jimmy, nobody on the Devils wears 96. I think you were thinking Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes took that shot. So 86.
Jack Hughes. Okay, thank you. It was 86. My bad. Yeah. That's my bad.
Meyer wore 96 last year. Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
And then he changed to his original number of 28 after Damon Severson left in free agent.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Wow. I'm just looking up here because apparently I guess Lindholm's got a big injury, I guess, or he's out maybe short-term, long-term.
Oh gosh!
Oh
Wow.
boy.
Oof.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that, but that's a big loss for the Bruins. As now the Rangers move in. Brzezinski is shot. That's deflected up high and out of play.
week to week, so not a big deal. He should be back in time. But I think the Bruins were on a bit of a skid beforehand, right?
By the way, speaking of Johnny Brzezinski, he just signed a new 2-year contract extension with the Rangers, so he'll be sticking around the Blue Shirts for a little longer. He's got 6 points in his last 8
he did,
games.
Andrew. You're right.
Yeah, he's been a very good draft pick for the Rangers so far. Yes, Andrew, he did used to wear 96. We pointed that out earlier, but thank you for that anyway. We appreciate it.
Good opportunity there.
What are you guys both looking for tonight for your teams?
Jimmy, you want to go first?
Me personally, I'm just looking for a little bit more aggressiveness and more clear shots on net because, despite the fact that they've won 8 in a row, that's deflected up high and out of play. The Rangers, to me, and this has been my complaint for a while, is that they are too pass happy. They always try to go for the pretty pass, and it almost doesn't work. So if I were them, I would just try to find any open lane that you can and just shoot it. Good things happen when you shoot the puck. So that's what I'm looking for. More aggressiveness and just clear shots on net. That's all I'm looking for.
And sorry, to clarify, Timo did wear 96, correct?
Oh, look at that.
Yes, he did.
I'm just going to cut you both off. Rempe just obliterated Nate Bastian. Bastian is bleeding from the eye, and Rempe is going to the box.
I saw that. Shoot.
Holy crap.
Bro.
Dude, this guy, you know what? This guy, Rempe, he has decided that he is going to come into the league, which he made a statement right away in the Stadium Series, and just go after people. And he got Bastian good. There is patches of blood everywhere.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's going to cost Rempe because he's going to the penalty box for that one. So the Devils are going to get the first power play of the game. But I don't think that's going to be a 2-minute penalty. I can tell you that much.
I think it'll just be 2.
You think it'll be 2 minutes? I don't think so.
Well, he got him in the elbow right in the face. That's
that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to
be. Oh, Jesus, he got him. Oh, dude, that's a concussion.
Oh, that's gonna.
I think Bastian got. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, you hate to see it. Oh my God.
Jimmy, we just started getting healthy. Why do you have to do this?
Oh my
God.
Bro, that's
just got back. Oh, they're looking at it too. You think this could be a 5-minute?
Yeah.
Do you think this could be a 5-minute game misconduct for Rempe?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Let's see. Obviously, we can't play audio of the game because copyright.
Yeah, we ain't trying to.
I'll come back to this, Andrew. We just want to see what happened here.
Yeah.
I think it's a 5. I think it's a 5 because these guys.
Oh,
I agree.
His head. It was elbow to the face. Oh. Bastian's head snapped back. Oh my gosh! And then Siegenthaler went right after. Okay, that's funny. Siegenthaler. Okay, he kind of turtled. As Rempe immediately wanted to drop the gloves. That's not a surprise.
I can't say I blame him.
Well, I mean, this is. And then why are you showing Trocheck? What did he do? Oh, okay, he didn't do anything. Rempe decided that.
This is also my problem. Why do you have to go out there and make
stupid penalty
early?
That's a boneheaded move.
Game yet. Like, what are you doing?
Honestly and truly, that he should be thrown out for that, but he probably won't. I'm going to guess it's going to be a 4-minute double minor. That's my personal way of looking at it. Because there was blood, so there's got to be something here.
I think there's enough blood to at least be a 5-minute major.
If you're the Devils, especially if Rempe stays in the game, he's going to have to pay the price for that.
Oh,
at some point, like somebody's going to go after him. It's probably going to be Brendan Smith, knowing this team, and that sucks with Bastian, being hurt. Now it's going to be a question. Wow, this is really taking a long time.
Yeah, I don't understand. What are they looking at? It's a clear elbow.
I think they just made it.
What do you want?
They just took the headphones off. Again, I'm also on mute, so I'm not sure what they're going to call, but they're going to talk to Trouba at the moment. And now the ref is making. Okay, no, he didn't go to center ice. He's talking to Nico. Oh, now he goes. So now it's going to be. Hold on, let me see.
I'm about 10 seconds behind you.
Hold on.
My thoughts are that it's a headshot.
Oh, they threw him out. I think they threw him out. Rempe's getting up from the bench. Well, no, Rempe's standing there in the box. I don't think he's leaving yet. Okay, now he's going. Yeah, I think he got tossed.
Yeah, makes
Let's
sense.
see.
And Trouba's explaining to Laviolette what the call is. So I think this is a 5-minute. I think they called it. I think it's a 5-minute game misconduct. So
Yep, five minute and a game misconduct. Yep, he got thrown out of the game.
Yep,
gooning it
I
up.
think that's the right call. I agree.
It's my dad.
Is that somebody you know, Neil?
Yeah, sure. Let's. I know him pretty well. He's in the other room.
Yeah,
What?
sure, okay.
You think?
So
I think, right? Yeah, not. It should have been, and I think it is a game misconduct.
no, it is a game misconduct. So
You know-
not even 5 minutes in, we already had some fireworks as Matt
Not
Rempe
even.
of the Rangers has
Wow.
been ejected.
Scrub. What a
For an
scrub.
elbow.
I
What
want
a
to
scrub.
interrupt here. I just want to interrupt for a sec because Jared's asking how your guys' stadium series was for your teams. I did want to get back to Andrews though real quick because he did ask Jimmy how it was for him. So I'm curious about what your thoughts were for the stadium series, Jimmy, and then Neil, your thoughts when
I
you were
was
at the
not
stadium.
there. I was unfortunately not able to go personally, but I did have a watch party with my friends, which was a lot of fun.
Oh, you didn't go?
No,
You weren't able to
wish I
go?
could
Oh, I
have.
thought you were there.
No, I was not there.
Unfortunately.
I was not there, unfortunately. But
Damn, it
listen,
was a good one.
I thought I was gonna have a stroke. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah,
that
you're
ended
gonna
up being
have
a
a stroke.
no. Forget just the Rangers. That was a very successful weekend for everybody in the NHL. What an atmosphere there. MetLife Stadium is not the best,
It
but
sucks.
for what it was,
Whoa!
that was a really good turnout for
Hold on
hockey
a second.
standards.
What?
What?
That's a phenomenal place to play hockey.
Well, it's the audio is terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's-
So,
No,
hold on.
it's not. Let me put it this way. The venue itself, like what it looks like, is great. The turf, like for football, is god awful.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
I'll say that.
Yeah. No, that's right. That's
But
right.
no. Overall, like I thought the NHL put on a great show. From like when I
Yes.
was there on Saturday, put on a great show. Great performance. I thought it was great. I like the Central Park vibe, even though I kind of didn't get it because I was like, if we're gonna do
That
New
shot
Jersey,
saves Shesterkin. That goes up high and out of play, by the way. Go ahead, Neil.
I just like I didn't get the reference there a little bit. I mean, it was whatever, but honestly, I thought it was great. I mean,
Yeah.
Cal, you and I talked about it yesterday. I thought it was great.
Good.
You know, it was an unforgettable experience, and something that for myself and many Devils fans, we're not going to forget for a long time. And now I'm just waiting for Devils Rangers at West Point, home of the United States Army,
Oh,
Stadium Series game, which
yo, that would
nobody's
be
gonna do it.
epic.
would be
Yikes.
awesome. What's
That'd be
wrong with
sick.
That
that?
would be amazing.
No, that'd be great. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That would be
Look, they've
amazing.
done, if you think about it, they've done the naval base, right? They've done that.
Yeah.
They've done the Air Force. They just haven't
Yeah.
done the Army yet. So it's a logical place that they haven't done yet on
No,
the Northeast.
you're 100% right. I'm with you. By the way, Goza, I see you in the chat. What's going on? I see you predicting a 4-2 Ranger win. I see you.
This power play is absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, I was going to point out that this is already a big power play for the Devils, a 5-minute power play that's been struggling mightily as of late, and they're really not getting much of anything going here. Meanwhile, Zibanejad takes it away. Zibanejad moves in shorthanded. He decides to dump it in the zone instead, and it's on goal, stopped by Dawes. He leaves it for his teammate. About 4 minutes in, first period, no score, but we've already had some fireworks as Matt Rempe has been assessed a match penalty for contact to the head, so he has been ejected for tonight's game, and we're going to stoppage and play with about 4 minutes in the first and 3:25 to go in the Devils' power play.
Neil, do you feel like there's pressure early on for you guys to score?
Big time.
Yeah.
And it's just, I'm looking at it simply from the fact that you have a 5-minute power play and you've only scored 2 of your last 13 power plays and you've scored 4 of your last 55. Like at this point, I don't care who we're playing right now. I don't. What I care about is this team needs to actually show that they're on a power play. Because through the first now 90 seconds of it, you would not know that this is a power play. If anything, it feels like a penalty kill because we can't keep it in the zone and we don't set up, and it's very frustrating. So that's pretty much where we're at. So but it's a big one. I mean, to me, if the Rangers are able to kill this off, which I wouldn't be shocked if they did, be a big momentum swing into the Rangers' favor this early into the game for sure.
Totally.
No, I agree. I agree. It's something you didn't want to get into this early in the game, but if you can kill this off, definitely a big momentum shift here. Goza, I see you starting with the food puns already. You can come up with as many as you want. I really don't give a crap tonight. I already know that's where you're going.
Just to mention, too, here on Flash Score, if you guys see, Siegenthaler is also in the box as well, it appears.
Yeah, he got 2 for roughing.
Yes.
Because of the retaliation on Rempe. I mean, really, in all honesty, it's still a 5-on-4 penalty. Like it doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
Still. Yeah, but regardless, it's still a big power play for the Devils. It's still a big power
for sure. This is
how you slice it.
Massive part of the game, and we've barely gotten underway in this one. So that's kind of where that's kind of the crazy thing is that you would, it's kind of like in a position of like you don't expect to be in that position this early, but you got to adapt to it. And right now the Devils are not doing anything.
100%.
It just feels like it feels like
plays
they
it around. That shot, looking for a deflection, it was blocked in front by Keandre Miller. Rangers trying to clear it out. That's a shot right there. Now it's a pass out of the zone, and it's cleared. Nico Dawes out to play it. 2:30 to go in the Devils' power play. 5 minutes gone by. First period, no score.
Oh, good save.
Oh, trivia question. Who were the last 2 Rangers goaltenders to each win 25+ in a season? I think that's what it was.
That's a really good question, actually.
Well, one of them's
missed the end of it.
One of them's got to be Lundqvist, I would imagine.
That was going to be my guess.
That's a good question.
Actually, I think I might know. I think I might know both.
Okay.
I'm going to say, 25 wins in a season?
Yeah, 25.
I think it was. I can go back.
So I'll give you an obvious one, which is Lundqvist.
Okay.
Oh my God, jeez, that was close. And I'm going to go with Cam Talbot. Like that one year that Lundqvist was hurt. Remember that one year they were hurt? He was hurt like most of the year.
Yeah, Talbot helped win the President's Trophy.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. So like that's what I'm going to go with because I don't think they would give it to Shesterkin. They wouldn't say Shesterkin.
No. It's too early.
That's too stupid of an answer.
It's still too early to say that anyway.
Has he won 25 games in a season?
He's only in his third season in the league?
Something like that.
Whatever. 1:40 to go in the Devils' power play as it is just out of the zone. 14:08 to go in the first. Still a scoreless game.
What on earth was that?
And the puck is taken away and cleared.
Oh, yeah.
Rangers doing an aggressive job on this penalty kill. Here's Luke Hughes, number 43.
Oh, boy.
The Devils. Luke Hughes moving in.
Oh.
Trying to find a lane. He shoots at a save by Shesterkin. The corner kept in by Eric Haula. Haula shoots, looking for a deflection, goes wide. Rangers take it away. And here comes Chris Kreider moving in shorthanded. Kreider saved by Dawes on the knob of the stick. Good save by Nico Dawes to rob Kreider of a shorthanded goal.
I think that shot, Jimmy, might have hit the post. It looks like it went like bang and out. So I think it hit the post there. Maybe Dawes got a piece. Unsure. On my end, by the way, it says 30 seconds to go on the power play. So
my end, it says 45. So I'm 15 seconds behind you officially.
Yeah, who's counting?
Who's counting?
Yeah.
Who's counting anyway? 35 seconds to go on the power play for the Devils. 13
5-minute power play, and the Devils are not going to do anything on it. So
doesn't look that way. 13 minutes to go. First period, still no score. That shot.
Oh, nice pass
by Shesterkin.
I got blocked.
Eric Gustafsson try to feed Trocheck. Trouba battling for the puck now in the corner.
Oh, Jesus!
And
that's out of the zone. And that is official. Power play is over. Devils fail to capitalize, but amazing job by the Rangers on that penalty kill. That shot is blocked by Trouba, and now we are officially back at 5-on-5.
I'm
still thinking of the trivia question.
Speaking of the trivia question,
is there any way that Mike, is it Richard or Richter?
Mike Richter.
Richter, thank you. Is he anyway maybe involved? Because he's got.
I think there's a very likely possibility it's him. I think so.
He's involved.
It could be either Richter or Lundqvist. or Lundqvist and Talbot. Those are my guesses.
I like Neil's answer, actually. Lundqvist
And Talbot, okay.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah, that's about right.
Well,
We are currently in commercial break here. First commercial break of the night. Still no score between the Rangers and the Devils. I'm already seeing, let's see, a bunch of food puns by Goza here. No surprise there. RJ giving an update. Capitals have a 1-0 lead over the Tampa Bay Lightning in the first period already. Capitals coming off a 6-2 win in their last game.
Sorry. My bad.
That was my fault, Kyle. I'm sorry. Senators taking a 1-0 lead over Dallas. And who else is playing tonight, actually? Now I'm curious.
Oh, thank you. RJ. Okay, wait. RJ made sure it was 20-plus wins. I thought it was 25, but I was mistaken.
Who are the last two Rangers goaltenders to each win 20-plus? See, that's what I'm saying. I think it's Lundqvist and Cam Talbot is my guess.
It has to be those two. It has to be.
So there you go. That's my guess.
Okay. Well, we'll find out in the third period of tonight's action.
It's okay, Neil. It's early.
No, dude. 5-minute power play, and you don't even get a decent shot. 5 minutes.
Kyle. Neil's been feeling this way about the power play for the last what has been almost a month now, where they've been struggling like this. No,
pretty much.
Granted, the Rangers' power play has been struggling as well, but even still, this is how he's been feeling for a month.
Who wants a second trivia question tonight?
What is it?
Second one. Who is the only coach in NHL history to coach for both be the head coach of both the Devils and the Rangers? I know the answer to this one.
What?
Is it Lindy Ruff?
It is not Lindy. He wasn't the head coach.
No, it's not Lindy Ruff.
Head coach. That's cheating. That's too obvious of an answer. The answer, I believe, is Herb Brooks.
Yes, it is Herb Brooks. You're right.
Which, by the way, today is the anniversary of the Miracle on Ice.
Do you believe in miracles, baby?
The 44th anniversary of the Miracle on Ice.
I feel old, man.
For those Canadian lads, it's just another day in the calendar.
It's just another day.
That's why. That's what I love about American Thanksgiving. Kyle and I were talking about this. It's like Jay Onright of TSN said, "Happy Thanksgiving in America," or as we as Canadians call it, Thursday. Like that is amazing.
What were your guys' thoughts on? It was a thrilling game last night between the Bruins and the Oilers, 6-5 in overtime. What were your thoughts on that?
Ridiculous.
The Bruins won, right?
Yes.
You know that meme do you know that meme from Breaking Bad? They can't keep getting away with it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about the Bruins.
That pretty much summed it up.
That is how I feel about the Bruins. Every game, every year.
Right.
Yep.
I can't deal with it. It annoys me. Sorry, Jared. I know.
Hey, Austin. What's up, man?
I love that logo. I am all for that logo.
Did he make that himself?
Unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
That is my current Bottom Line podcast co-host in the chat. What's going on, Taco? How you doing?
Love it.
Sweet.
Love it. I love that. That's awesome. That's sick.
Now, why is the ref still explaining to Peter Laviolette what happened? We know what happened already. Why does there need to be a further explanation?
Because Laviolette wants to know.
Didn't he already get the explanation?
Laviolette is old, man. It might take him a little longer to process things, okay?
Wow. And
you guys
I'm sorry. How old is Lindy Ruff? Yeah,
he's ancient, but what's your point?
Exactly my point.
Did I say my coach was? Oh, here we go. Oh, we got fisticuffs. Everybody go for a man.
Who's fighting?
Yes. No sick going after Keandre Miller. Alexander Holtz on Goodrow.
Oh, come on.
Oh, this is lovely. Oh, I love this.
Oh, baby.
Nobody's going to get a penalty out of this, too. Watch. Nobody's going to get a penalty out of this.
Yeah. Kurt co-host, I'm getting sacked.
No, nobody's getting sacked, Austin. Relax.
He's getting sacked.
Relax. You ain't going anywhere, boy. Don't worry about you.
The manager is getting sacked.
Can you guys please just start arguing with each other? That'd be great.
This isn't Devils Hurricanes, Kyle. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I know, but it's just fun.
I don't know what to tell you.
The Surge Cast people.
Yeah, true. Good point.
Okay, this is where I'm worried the Surge Cast is actually going to drop in out of nowhere.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
Just saying. I'm not mentally prepared for that.
Wow. So
these guys
Lazar,
played
Lazar,
going
wait,
to the
hold on.
penalty boxes.
Yeah, I think Lazar went into the penalty box.
Yeah.
And then I think that's it. Yeah, so the Devils are so the Rangers are on a power play. 2 minutes, I think.
How do you feel? How do you feel about Curtis Lazar this year, Neil?
And they scored.
Oh.
Well,
sorry, Jimmy. I didn't mean to cut you off there. My bad.
I guess I'll find out what happened momentarily.
Yes, you will.
Hey, listen, I can rebound. It's all good. Rangers are on the power play, though. Zibanejad immediately drives in. Save made. Rebound score! Mika Zibanejad on the power play. Rangers take a 1-0 lead.
Neil, how does it feel? How does it feel? It took them like 20 seconds. And
that's what a power play is supposed to look like.
Yeah, well, me personally, I'm actually quite surprised because their power
that
play
was
is struggling as well.
That was so weak.
Mika
Zibanejad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dawes made the initial save, and Zibanejad got his own rebound, able to pick up the garbage, and Rangers take an early lead.
How does it feel, Neil, that it literally took them 5 seconds to score on the power play?
Doesn't surprise me. I would no. In all honesty, like watching this team long enough, things like this don't surprise me anymore. Like I don't get I'm not shocked by it. When the Devils got a 5-minute power play, I knew that they weren't going to score on it. That's just honest. And people might say I'm being negative. No, I'm just being factual. And the Devils proved it. And
I mean, any Devil fan who watches the team closely like you should know that the way they're playing right now, it's kind of expected unless someone lights a fire under their asses.
The Devils have the uncanny ability to be consistently inconsistent. That is what this year has been for them from the start.
Right.
So it's just kind of like...
Wait a minute. I run 90% of the socials. What does that make me?
Oh, here we go.
Man. What the heck are
Jared
we doing
saying,
here?
hope my Bruins beat the Flames tonight. Sure.
Damn.
That's fine.
Taking shots at you, Kyle, all of a sudden. What's going on here?
Oh, it's not a shot. It's a
you can't kill what's already dead.
Yes, exactly.
Hey,
Kyle, you can't kill what's already dead.
Did beat the Bruins the last time, so...
And your point is what? What is your point to that?
Fair enough, I guess.
Do you
think the Flames management wants to make the playoffs? Yes or no?
Flames management
no,
make the playoffs?
They don't like this.
Fair enough.
Being in the middle
That's
sucks.
fair.
They're in purgatory. It'd be one thing if they were second to last.
Yeah.
They're 3 points out of a playoff spot.
Fair enough.
By the end of this week, they might be in a playoff spot.
By the way, Zibanejad got his 19th unassisted on the power play at 9:14, and it is 1-0 Rangers. Goes to saying, let's go Rangers. Devils need a rocket up their butts. That pretty much sums it up in a nutshell.
Thanks, Gaza. Appreciate the compliment.
Oh, my God. You're
once again, you can't kill what's already dead.
Let's be honest, Jimmy. I run TikTok live stream highlights page. We barely use the highlights page anymore. Maybe we should start using it again.
What's a highlights page?
A while ago,
on YouTube.
Bottom line highlights page for live streams and stuff. So, and we barely use it anymore. So, hey, maybe we should start using it again.
So when is Gaslight Anthem going to be on Bottom Line? It's just what I want to know.
That would be sick. Wow. Not gonna lie, that'd be really sick.
I mean, they're big, but they're not that big. Oh, that was fun.
I mean, they've been around for how long now?
Been around for a while. A good amount. I think 15.
15 years. Okay, that's about right.
Again, who's really counting?
9 minutes to go. First period.
Me. Just me.
Lead. Canadians and Penguins are tied at 1. Thank you, RJ. Much appreciated.
Sick, dude.
Yeah, that's my point. Let's make it happen. Let's get the highlights page back up. Let's get more live streams going. Let's make things happen, Austin. Let's go. 8:45 to go in the first. 1-0 Rangers on the power play goal by Mika Zibanejad. His 19th of the season as Schneider has that pass blocked. Rangers playing in their own zone, trying to get it out of there. Panarin moves up.
Kyle, show the stats.
I can't.
Gotta show the
Where's
stats.
Yes.
Panarin moves in and shoots. Save made by
Oh,
Nico
the stats,
Dawes.
yeah.
Show the
Hang
stats.
on. 8:25 to
Oh
go.
Oh my God.
First period. Mika
Look at
Zibanejad
this.
gets the Rangers on the board first.
I want you all to look at this.
Oh, God, what is it?
Look at the shots.
Look at the stats. You would not know the Rangers were winning.
Oh, yeah. What? The fact that the shots are 9-2 Devils, but the Rangers
10-3.
are winning? I'm like, how does that work?
Jeez.
Well, when you don't have goaltending and you can't score on a 5-minute power play, that'll do it to you.
That pretty much sums it up in a nutshell.
Let's check on the Brooklyn Nets. Maybe they're going to cheer me up.
Oh, well.
No, they're not. They're down by 10. Great. I love sports.
Who?
Yay! I really hate sports tonight.
Who are they playing?
The Raptors.
What? What?
Yeah.
You're losing to the Raptors? Come on, man.
Dude, the Nets are tanking, okay? But the funny part is the Nets can't tank if they wanted to.
Oh, my goodness.
So, we just chilling.
Look, we won our title back in 2019.
Shut up.
All that
Shut up.
matters.
I don't care. I don't care. Let me bring out the Mike Tomlin in me. We do not care.
Yeah. Try soccer.
Try soccer? Yeah. They're like Liverpool. Leave me alone.
I was going to say.
I try soccer, and it's working just fine.
I was going to say, it's working out pretty well right now.
Oh, it's going to be
God
awesome.
damn.
Hey, listen. Hey, Gotham FC just won the championship, too, so looking
You're
pretty
right.
good.
There you go.
Kyle's like, what is Gotham FC?
Gotham FC's the women. It's the women's.
Oh,
There you
my
go.
man.
Yeah,
My
there you
man.
go. Exactly.
I know, like, don't freaking test me. I know what I'm doing.
So are you, wait. So are you a Toronto FC kind of guy?
No, I'm not.
Vancouver Whitecaps?
No?
Any MLS team?
Yeah, like Orlando City.
What?
Wow.
This is so random.
Orlando?
I like the colors.
Be a Red Bulls fan. It's more fun.
No, like it's honestly like
Oh my
like when I
goodness.
get around to it, yeah, it's TFC, but like
Yeah.
but like I like their colors. I just like the whole.
It's fair. No, Orlando SC has always had it. And, they're the only team that understands that they're playing in America by calling themselves SC and not FC. I just want to point
Fair
that
enough.
out.
I got you.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Yes.
Yes.
Meanwhile, back on the ice, it's 1-0 Rangers because Zibanejad scored his 19th on the power play as the Devils move up ice. Jesper Bratt trying to get it along. Rangers get there and able to not clear it out yet because Zibanejad trying to get it. He gets shoved to the boards there.
Nice.
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 Any
It's like
Toronto
this-
team for the poor
56 or
taco over
55,
here.
But that is Ryan Lindgren.
Any Toronto team? No, dude. We got
Oh,
no time for that.
you're a Blue Jays fan. Don't talk about
Boo. Gaza likes the city team. That's
New York City.
weak sauce.
I mean,
God, the Blue
I
Jays
can-
are so bad.
if I had my, I would root for Gotham.
Man. I mean, look, I'm totally fine with the Blue Jays being hot garbage.
Same here.
Me
What's
too.
up, Andrew?
Go
How you
Yankees,
doing?
you know?
Thanks so much for joining
All I
us.
got.
Yeah.
Oh, Chandra's my good friend from Nashville. She's a big Devils fan. What's up, Chandra? Good to see you.
Cool. What's going on? How you doing?
She'll actually, I think she's actually going to be in New Jersey. I think in April when the Predators are taking on the Devils at the Rocks. So that should be fun.
Wow,
Oh, look at that!
When they
That's
make
awesome.
when they make the playoffs.
Shut up.
Damn.
Wait,
Kyle.
who's making the playoffs? The Predators? Yes.
No, if the
I
Devils
mean-
make the playoffs.
No, I'm saying. Well, it's regular season. It's not.
That's fair.
Yeah. No, I know.
7 minutes to go, first period. No,
By that time, the
Rangers.
season might be over. So we'll see.
Let's not talk about the yeah, whatever you say. Taco,
Yankees,
whatever
South,
you say.
get off.
Yeah, Yankees ain't doing squad either this year, so what do I care?
Wow, that's crazy.
Am I wrong?
No, we're not. No, stop. We're not going down this road. We're focusing on hockey. We're not going down this Yankee road.
No. We're not doing that.
Focus on the
We're not
game.
doing that. We're focused on the game here.
April, I'll see Nashville and Maple Leafs play the Devils. Oh, that'd be really cool.
Oh
The
yeah,
Hope you have a blast.
the Devils.
It's the Devils.
Seeing Caller playing it in the corner of his own zone.
If you haven't
Rangers
seen
take
that
it away.
episode of Seinfeld,
Jimmy
what are you
Vesey.
doing?
Now Brendan Smith.
That's a great
Right?
episode.
It's like the best. Oh, what an opportunity for Simone Nemitz there.
Are.
Oh, look, the net is sliced. Yeah,
Saved
fun
by
play.
Shesterkin. Devils keep in. Puck in the corner.
6.
Rangers trying to clear
Am I
that
ahead
on
of
the goal.
everybody?
28 moves in. Bad angle shot. Save. Rebound. Looking for deflection. A save by Shesterkin. That was a great chance. Was that number 7? Who's number 17?
Simone Nemitz. That's Simone Nemitz.
That's Nemec. Okay, thank you.
Sorry. Shimon Nemitz.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Looks like the net came off. Looks like the net came
Wow.
off partially in the process on that last play.
It did. The net came off its moorings on that one.
Okay, gotcha.
Also, I can't hold it anymore. I really gotta go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom, my friend.
Go ahead, Kyle. Go ahead. We got the fourth from here.
All right, let's kick him out.
Just for right now. Anyway.
We're gonna.
That was a really good chance for Nemec before earlier, though, in all seriousness.
Oh, yeah.
Just could
Absolutely.
not get in the right position.
Good opportunity.
5:50 to go in the first. 1-0 Rangers at the Devils. Move it in the zone. Nemec gets it along.
Wow.
And that puck
Good
goes
shot.
behind the net. We all know Tampa Bay is going to win the division. Let's not talk about that right now. I don't care. Back to work before the Knights game.
We're talking about the
Vegas is
Lightning
playing
or
tonight
something,
too. Okay. Have fun at work, Austin. That shot by Lafreniere and a save by Nico Dawes. Rangers keeping the zone. Lafreniere again, and that's out of the zone. Actually, that was Panarin. My apologies. Shots are 16-4 in favor of New Jersey. Yet they trail 1-0. I still don't get how that works, but
16-4. What are you talking about?
I'm just trying to get in your head. That's all I'm doing. It's the Devils moving the
lying to me.
You know I love you, man. It's
You are
5
lying
minutes
to
to go in the first.
Yeah.
1-0 Rangers. Rangers move it out. Possible 2-on-1. Here comes Lafreniere. Good pass along. Save by Dawes. And he holds it. Excellent chance for Adam Fox. And Nico Dawes says no. Still 1-0 Rangers with 4:45 to go in the first. And Kyle's back.
And Kyle's back.
Okay, we're good.
Sorry, Kyle. We had to kick you out early.
That's okay.
He's back.
He's back.
Unfortunately. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
I was mean.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. You're lying to me.
Take a chill pill.
I could change this very quickly, Jimmy.
Stars and Senators are tied at what? Wow, Kyle, I see how it is. What are your thoughts on Owen signing? Oh, he signed with the Brute. Really? What the hell was I? Wow. That certainly caught me by surprise, but it certainly bolsters their Stanley Cup chances. I can tell you that much. But
yeah,
wow, that really just I did not even see that happen today. Wow, thanks for that update, Jared. But that definitely bolstered their Stanley Cup chances.
Is it just me, or is it weird that the deadline is still like really far away?
It is. It is far away.
Like I know it's like 2 weeks, but still.
So this message is for you.
Just to let everybody know too as well, we do have another stream going on in about 15 minutes for Islanders and the Blues. If you guys want to check out that one.
Yes.
It's a Metro.
Be sure to go check them out as well.
It's a Metro Division type of night at THPN.
Yes, it really is indeed.
It really do be. It really do be like that.
I just want to be like that sometimes.
I wanted to read to you guys this tweet from Adam Herman of Bleacher Report. He was talking about the Rempe hit, and he goes, "This is a clear example of why I think the NHL needs to move to the IIHF rule regarding head contact. By the current rules, I don't think that's a major, but there's no way anyone can claim we want that to be a part of the game." So, and then he also says, anyway, they put someone producing at a level of a bottom 6 AHLer into an NHL lineup because he's big. That they got what they paid for there.
Wow.
So,
wow. Goddamn.
Spoken like a true international hockey fan.
I don't even know how to respond to that, to be honest.
Okay, so we know what the Devils' top priority is at the deadline. Jimmy, what's the top priority for the Rangers come deadline day?
One of two things, really. Obviously, that's an icing, by the way, on the Devils. Heedle's out for the season, so I would definitely look at least one center. But I would say my priority has to be at least another right winger. So if you can go after somebody like Adam Henrique. I know Ranger fans don't want to hear that, but he would
Stop.
be a big boost. But I'm
Stop.
just
Stop.
saying.
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop
I'm
speaking
just
that into
saying. I'm
existence.
just saying.
Stop speaking that into existence, please.
What did you just see, Neil? What were you reading?
We do have a trade, but it's nothing that's going to make you knock your socks off. It's a pretty simple trade.
Damn it!
So
Never mind.
the Columbus Blue Jackets have acquired forward Alex Nylander and a conditional 2026 sixth-round pick from the Pittsburgh Penguins in exchange for forward Emil Bemstrom.
Oh, Benstrom went over to
Interesting. Benstrom got traded. Wow.
What are the Blue
Alex
Jackets
Nylander.
doing with their lives? I just want to know.
Alex
The Blue
Nylander's
Jackets
been
are just a
tossed
mess.
around.
The Blue Jackets are just Blue Jackets. Oh, look at this. Partial breakaway from Tyler Toffoli. And he didn't score, but he gets a penalty. Or he draws a penalty.
God. Well,
I'll shut up.
Find out.
Jimmy, it's your turn to broadcast. I'll shut up.
Yeah, it's fine. You're fine, dude. Panarin has that taken away. And yep, here's a partial breakaway. He moves in, save, and yep, there is a penalty indeed.
Good shot.
Mm.
What a save.
The Rangers.
Oh, so many saves.
Knocked out himself, Bemstrom. Yep. Sorry, Austin. Bemstrom got traded. Sorry, pal.
Oh, my boy, Bemstrom.
3:05 to go. First period, 1-0 Rangers, but they will be shorthanded as they finally touch up here. So the Devils get their second power play opportunity of the game. They're 0 for 1. And it looks like Panarin.
What was the pick?
Here.
Sorry, what was the pick, Neil?
A conditional sixth-round pick.
For this year?
Yes, maybe.
Wow.
I don't remember. Does it matter?
Well, good
Well,
breakaway
yes.
by Toffoli, but
Does it really?
Yes, it does. It matters, all right? It matters.
For somebody, it does.
Does it
Well,
matter?
I
Does it
tried
matter
to-
because it involves your team again?
My team.
No, he just wants to know.
No, I was just making this nice little.
No, I think it's
display for
let me
everybody to know.
hold on. You know what? Let me clarify. By the way, Nate Bastian is back on the ice for the Devils.
Yes,
Oh,
he
good.
is.
Okay, good.
Yes, he is. You like to see it. Thank God he's okay.
You know, there's things in life you love to see, and that was one of them.
Meanwhile, Jesper Bratt with a good chance off the face-off there, 3 seconds into the power play, and a save.
Oh, okay. That was what it was. That's what it was. It was a 2026 conditional sixth-round pick.
Oh, 26. Oh, okay.
26. Well,
So that kid, whoever that pick's going to be, that kid's still playing in high school.
Probably, yeah. Meanwhile,
2026. What's the point of the trade?
That's where I feel like they just bull crap around with just random picks, and they're like, "Yo, this is a good idea. Let's just give you this pick for fun."
pretty much, yeah.
Ridiculous.
Keandre Miller plays it for the Rangers. Devils had 5 shots on goal on their last power play, looking to get some momentum going here as we are about 2:20 remaining in the first.
What?
Still 1-0 Rangers as they try to get set up, and they do keep in the zone. Puck is deflected up high, though, and it's out of play. 2:13 to go. First period. Danelle, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, boss? How are you?
Stop.
It's okay because that means Jimmy and I can still see. Oh, Adam Boak. Yeah. Hey, we might see him next week. You never know. We might see him next week. If you missed it on my socials, I'll be in Chicago next weekend for Blackhawks Blue Jackets. So that's going to be a fun trip.
Nice. Kyle, what was your question?
Sorry, I was just gonna ask. Like, do you think Dubas was the one that that made the trade? Like that kind of like put it forward? What, 4-on-4?
4-on-4. Holla just went to the box.
Sorry, 4-on-4.
Yeah, this is 4-on-4.
Thank you.
Yep. Anyway, what was your question again, Kyle? One more time.
Like, I just want to know, like, who do you think really made the deal here? Was it Dubas really wanting Bemstrom, or do you think Pittsburgh was like, hey, we want to get rid of, or excuse me, was it Columbus who wanted, it's like, hey, we want to get rid of Bemstrom and get Nylander in return? Like, who do you think?
I think personally, I think Pittsburgh just wanted to get rid of Nylander personally.
Okay.
That's just the way I look at it. And also, look at it this way. Columbus is a place right now where a lot of guys can go to like try to either revive their career or just get an opportunity to play a lot of high minutes. Mm-hmm. Nylander was never going to get those opportunities in Pittsburgh.
No way.
That's awesome. It's 2-0.
Oh, wait.
By the way, Hall 2 for slashing, so we have 4-on-4.
Sorry.
You're good.
Good job, Neil.
Already up on the screen.
Hey, you're fine. Don't worry.
That's right.
My turn now. That's a shot. Score! It's Lafreniere, I believe. Yes, it is. Alexis Lafreniere scores. And it's 2-0 Rangers.
Can't even be surprised.
Neil, you can't even that's on you because
we suck. I mean, there's look, to be quite honest with you guys, we suck. Like, this team is just they don't respond well to adversity. They haven't all year, personally.
Yeah.
And this team, I think, is just burned out from this year. I think at this point they just want the damn season to end.
Oh, dude.
They're burned out, you said?
What's Luke Hughes doing, man?
Luke Hughes, all right. So, can I have a rant moment or no? Should I wait till the end of the first period?
I would probably save that for first intermission. We got 2 minutes left, my man.
That's fine. I can wait.
Thank you. Welcome. Anyway, a minute 45 to go in the first. Rangers take a 2-0 lead, but as we know, no lead is safe in the NHL. They have to be careful here as Gustafsson moves in, has that taken away from him momentarily. He gets it back. So Alexis Lafreniere continues his hot streak as he gets another goal.
Yep.
Rangers lead 2-0. Hey, long time no see, Sean. What's up,
That's
man?
right.
I remember you from my bottom line days. What's going on?
The Peanut Man.
Yes,
the Peanut Man.
That is indeed the Peanut
Man. That's what he is.
Yes.
But yes, we'll wait till intermission for Neil to go
Sure.
rant. Yes.
Sure.
Adam Fox plays it for
We have choice words.
1 minute to go in the first.
Oh, Jesus, Zibanejad. How do you?
Oh, wait, yeah, duh, because they were still 4-on-4. I'm dumb. I totally forgot there was still a 4-on-4. That's my bad. Rangers on a 40-second power play as they move in the zone. Panarin still with the puck. It's a pass for Zibanejad. It's blocked in front. Good block.
No, dude. No, Jimmy, he did not. That did not get blocked. He completely shanked that shot.
Did he actually? Oh,
he shanked it bad.
All right, whatever. It's fine.
I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying, that was point blank.
Yeah. Fox shoots for deflection. That goes wide. Zibanejad gets it back. With
oh, my God.
In the first. Puck in the corner. Now Zibanejad plays it. 15 seconds to go. Here's Panarin. Panarin feeds Fox. Fox try to find a lane. Backhands it. It's blocked. He tries to get it back, but the Devils take it in clear. And the power play is over. Teams are back at full strength. But that is it for the first period. The Rangers, off to a fast start. They have a 2-0 lead over the New Jersey Devils after 20 minutes of play. And Danelle's asking Neil, why is it so hard to get into the Devils Stadium Series jersey in Adidas? Got the Islanders jersey. Oh, you got the Islanders one? I am so sorry.
Disgusting.
So sorry
Disgusting.
It truly is disgusting. But no, seriously, those Stadium Series jerseys in general have been really hard to get ever since they were announced. They were sold out in like a day or so, from what I was told.
Yeah.
So
you want to? I could wait till the intermission to talk about it.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Take a break. Take a break.
Let's take a 3-minute break.
Let's take a break. We're gonna step aside. Neil's got a rant coming up. We're going to talk about the difficulties of the Stadium Series jerseys. A lot on the table here. After 20 minutes of play, it is 2-0 Rangers. I can't speak today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on the THP on YouTube channel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Welcome to the first intermission report. After 20 minutes of play, it is 2-0 in favor of the Rangers over the New Jersey Devils. And I understand that, Neil, you have some thoughts you'd like to share. So I'm just going to shut my mouth and give you the floor. Go right ahead, and the floor is yours.
Thanks, Kyle, for the like on Twitter on my first period thoughts. Appreciate it. Just noticed that. Clearly, you guys are active.
Goodness. I'm ready to hear Neil's rant. Well, you're about to.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I don't feel that this team deserves to be in the playoffs right now. They're not very mentally tough. The chemistry isn't there. Players are being used inappropriately in positions that they shouldn't be. Certain guys get preference to play tons of minutes while other young players get benched constantly. And this team is going backwards instead of forwards. Now, every contending team at some point takes a step back before it takes any steps forward. They go a step forward, then they take a step back, and then they go forward. Look at Colorado, for example. Good example of that. The Devils failed their season before it started by not addressing the goaltending. They should have gone after Connor Hellebuck when they had the opportunity to. Tom Fitzgerald didn't want to give up the future, and my response was, you've already locked up the core. There's no reason to worry about it. There's just no reason to worry about it. So you went into the season with what you had last year. It proved in the playoffs that it wasn't capable of being what it needed to be, and this is the result that you're going to get. I don't blame this game right now on Nico Daws. He's not playing poorly. He's tired. He's gassed. This is his 7th consecutive start. Anybody would be tired in this situation. Shesterkin would be exhausted in this position right now. Just calling it like it is. We are not in the NHL anymore where goaltenders are playing 50, 60 games a year. It just doesn't happen like that. At most, they play like 47 to 49 games a year. They don't play 50 plus. Nobody does. Not a single team in the NHL does that. Tom Fitzgerald is failing the building of this team by keeping Lindy Ruff around. His style of play does not work with this team. The players, you can tell, have kind of tuned him out at times. They don't play well around what he's asking them to do because it's inappropriate for what they play. The Devils are not built mentally and physically tough at times. You saw it even in this situation with Matt Rempe obliterating Bastian. Jonas Siegenthaler turtled trying to fight Rempe. Turtled. I'm going to say something inappropriate, but that's pussy shit in my opinion. Just calling it like it is. It's just what it is. There's no other way to put that. I'm sorry, Kyle. I didn't mean. You're
right.
If we get demonetized tonight, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We can have a meeting about this later.
Oh my god! No, it's just like
the fact that you said that in front of our boss, though, that says something.
Kyle's heard me say worse. If we're being honest, he's probably heard me say worse.
That's fair enough.
The reality is that this team doesn't stand up for itself. They just get thrown around the ice like it's no business, like it's nothing. You have a team that doesn't have goaltending. You have a team that doesn't have fight. And when adversity strikes, they fold. And that's what they've done so far in this game. They had a 5-minute power play in front of their home fans, and they didn't do anything. There was barely an attempt for 5 minutes. Yep. That was an easy 5-minute penalty kill for the Rangers. Easy 5 minutes. And what have the Rangers done? It took less than 5 seconds for them to score on a power play. It took them less than 30 seconds to score on another one. That's what that should be the norm for power plays. The Devils have not done that, have not been like that in the last 10 years. Their power play has been a joke. They could change the coach, players, don't matter. It's been like that. There is a bad mindset around this organization. And that's what you're seeing tonight. You're seeing a team that is weak. Weak mentally, weak emotionally, and weak physically. I'm very sorry to put it in those terms. And people want to try to defend guys like Nico Hischier and Jack Hughes and Dawson Mercer and Timo Meier. You know what? People crap on Timo Meier because he hasn't been good in his first year in this new contract, but at least he throws his body around and tries to stand up for himself. While Jack Hughes is BSing around behind the net, trying to do all sorts of nonsense while getting ass blasted by Jacob Trouba. Like that's literally Luke Hughes tonight alone has screwed up 4 times, but he won't get benched. But Alexander Holtz, who is doing a tremendous job in his first full legitimate year. Shut up, Jordan. I'm not done. Let me finish. I will talk to you about Holtz if we're talking about Holtz. Alexander Holtz should be traded if Lindy Ruff remains the coach, because Alexander Holtz will never get a shot like he should be. Why do we have people like Brendan Smith who get game after game to do nothing but take stupid penalties and be terrible defensively, while Colin Miller, who has the hardest shot in the entire league, is sitting in the stands? Someone explain to me the logic behind that. There is no logic. Why is Timo Meier playing on a third line? Why is he playing on a third line? That doesn't make any sense. The reality is that Tom Fitzgerald is afraid to admit that he failed with Lindy Ruff and he failed with Vitek Vanacek. And he ruined Akira Schmid by sticking him out there way more than he should have. That's just what it is. That's just the reality of it. So right now, through 20 minutes, and I understand, I could look like a complete jackass in the next 2 hours if the Devils come back and win. I understand that. I'm fully aware of that. But the bottom line is that I have seen this story about 1,000+ times before. I saw it last year. I saw it the year before that, the year before that, the year before that, and the year before that. This organization is not going to take the steps that they need to be good and to be tough until they get it out of their mind that they are no longer going to go, oh, we're the Devils. We're supposed to be not very good. We're supposed to be just the Washington Generals of the NHL. Like, this is what the mindset was for a decade. A decade. Enough. Enough is enough. Enough. And in my opinion, no amount of training for Markstrom, no amount of training for Saros, no amount of training for anybody is going to do anything until the people who are in charge make critical change. Lindy Ruff is not the guy. He was never going to be the guy. I said it several times last year. If this season happened last year, Lindy Ruff would have already been fired.
Yep.
That's just plain and simple. He would have been fired. Instead, they had the great year last year, and now we look like frauds. We look like frauds tonight. We look like frauds throughout the year. And yeah, I'm bitching about a team that's 4 points out of a playoff spot, but it might be 6 by the end of tonight. It might be 6 if the Devils don't wake up. And so somebody got to say something in that locker room to wake this team up, to be physical, to not get bullied, and to play with some damn pride. That's my problem. My issue is that this team has no passion and no pride. I'm sick of that. I want this team to wake the hell up. I don't care who's in net. I don't care who's on the ice. Play like you have something to play for, which actually you do. You want to make the playoffs? Then wake up. You have this game. You have a back-to-back on the weekend at home against one team that's in front of you in the playoff standings, and you're playing like a bunch of chumps. Wake up and start playing better, or this season's going to be done, and we're just going to add yet another year where high expectations, and it just leads to massive disappointment. That's all I got. So wake up and stop playing like chumps.
God, I want to clip that.
I've seen
so
a bunch
bad.
of comments that are
Go clip it.
really digging.
Go ahead. You can get the recording after this, Kyle. Go ahead and clip it. You can.
So, and really quick, to touch on one of the points, it's not even Nico Dawes' fault tonight.
No. I can't blame him.
Why would it be?
Absolutely not.
He's seen 8 shots tonight.
Yeah.
But literally only 8 shots, and yet somehow the Rangers are up 2-0. Like, there should be no...
Somehow. I'll tell you what it was. The Devils didn't score on a 5-minute power play. What happened right after that?
Rangers got a power play and they scored 5 seconds later.
And they scored 5 seconds in. It doesn't take a rocket science to figure out what the hell is going on and the difference between where the Rangers are and where the Devils are. That's what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fire Lindy. I know people wanted to joke about it last year, but now can the media please stop defending Lindy Ruff?
Yeah, no.
Please stop.
There's no defending this guy anymore. I'm sorry.
And the last thing I want to say is this. Elliot Friedman, shut the hell up. Shut up. Stop defending Lindy Ruff like it's not his fault. I recognize that the Devils have had injuries, but this is the healthiest that this team has been all year, and they are playing like crap.
Yep.
How is it not on Lindy Ruff at this point?
I agree.
The difference between a good coach and a bad coach is taking the team that you have and putting them in the best possible position to succeed, and they are not doing that. Look at what the Rangers did. The Devils beating the Rangers in the playoffs last year forced the Rangers to say, we need a different approach in the locker room. So what did they do? They fired Gerard Gallant, who in my opinion is a very overrated coach in the NHL.
Yeah.
Honestly. And they replaced him with Peter Laviolette, who has taken not one, not two, but 3 different teams to the finals. 3!
And he has 1 Stanley Cup championship.
And he has a Stanley Cup to his name. And look at where they are. Look at how they're playing. They are playing extremely well. Extremely well. And that's it. The Devils do not have a leader right now. If they do, somebody's BSing me because I don't see it. I'm tired of, leading by example on the ice. What on earth is that going to do? Andre Palat does literally nothing. I don't even notice him half the time. He doesn't do anything. I love Nico Hischier to death. I do, and I think he's a great player. He ain't a leader. I'm sorry. It just ain't like that. He ain't waking up. Somebody got to do something. So let's see how these next 20 minutes, 40 minutes are going to go. You know what, Jimmy? I think you should do play-by-play the rest of the night. I don't think I can do it.
Oh, goodness. You want me to take over duties the rest of the night? Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
That
Be at the 10-minute mark, and then I'll tell you.
That was an all-timer.
Yeah, no, that might have been one of the greatest rants I've ever heard, and all of it is factual. Listen,
Kyle? Can you do me a solid? Can you clip that whole thing so I can put it on my podcast episode?
I was legit gonna say use that whole thing for a podcast episode. Absolutely,
Just that.
I don't know how.
I can do it. Easy.
If you can do it.
Just literally, I'm gonna download the file, and then I'm just gonna clip it.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna do.
I literally don't know how.
It's fine. All you do, I'll be very simple with you. All you do is download the file, put it on whatever editing software you have.
Okay.
And just clip from start to finish that. Save it, and then you're done.
Yeah. Do it. Totally do it.
All right, I'll do it.
Please.
By the way, I did see a couple of new people joining here. Chad W, what's going on?
Oh, Chad, no. Chad, why are you here?
Oh, no.
No, Chad.
Oh, no.
Chad, I love you to death, but God, thank you, Chandra. I appreciate it.
Chandra enjoyed your rant. Absolutely.
Every Devils fan enjoyed that rant, too, which is disturbing.
The game is passed rough by, and the Devils are squandering a very, very talented, youthful group by trying to jam them into an absolute system. Exactly.
No need to panic. Give Holds in a first remark. I mean, if that's all you're asking for, sure.
Let me jump on that.
If that's it, then there's no issue with that.
No, let Kyle jump on it. This is important for Kyle.
Go ahead, Kyle.
In terms of the spark being brought back in terms of the trade, because clearly me and our two teams, me and Neil, have been very connected. If I'm in the Devils' shoes after kind of seeing what's going on here, goaltending's not going to fix your issue. And we've seen that all in the first period tonight. You can't win a faceoff draw. That's led to 2 goals tonight already. That's clearly not fixing your issue at all in terms of goaltending. Right. And it's not on Nico Dawes, right? So,
you're right.
If you're sitting there at the deadline,
by the way, underway in the next period, I apologize. Go ahead, Kyle.
I'll bring it up. In the next 2 weeks, depending where you guys are at, what's the point in trying to drop assets for the future when, whether it be, regardless if it's Saros or Markstrom, you're not going to be any better than you think you are right now. Like, you're clearly the goaltending is not the issue tonight. And if anything, if I'm a Devils fan, after your rant and listening to that tonight, all signs point toward Lindy Ruff, and he has to go.
Oh, he has to go. It's like
he needs to go.
The other thing is that I'm not even suggesting that the Devils need to be sellers at the deadline. I'm not even suggesting that. I'm suggesting the fact that this team recognizes how good it is. When everything's clicking, that's how good this team is. We know that. Everybody knows that.
I just need to interrupt too for a second, guys.
Right.
That we do not have the stream going on tonight. Grant came down with a bad fever tonight, so unfortunately there is no people.
By the way, can we just tell us how hilarious Grant's rant was right before the Islanders won in overtime on Tuesday? How funny that was! He was just like, "This team sucks."
That was one of the greatest things I've ever
hilarious.
heard.
That was awesome.
So funny to me. I saw that live. It was so funny.
Yeah, that might have been one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Jay Woodcroft, dude. Honestly, my response to should the Devils go as a head coach? Anybody worth the damn that knows what to do in this system. And I think we just do we have a penalty?
Well, we're gonna find out here.
Penalty. Did we just get too many men on the ice? Not even 2 minutes into this period.
Hughes moving in and cleared out. We do get a stoppage and play. It is a penalty, but I'm not sure.
Oh,
exactly.
Hold on.
Say it, Neil. Come on.
Is it actually too many men on the ice?
I don't know. Hold on a second.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You mother.
Oh my God. Yep, it's too many men on the ice.
Wait, hold on. Let me just double check. Peter Laviolette is livid. I don't think there was a penalty. Oh, no, there wasn't. Okay.
There wasn't.
Oh.
Again, I just want to
never mind.
I also just want to quickly apologize again to people that Grant will not be on tonight for tonight's
the
Blues. So
that game just start, by the way? The game?
It did just start.
It started about 15 minutes ago, yes.
Chad, I don't understand why. I'll tell you why.
Limited minutes.
I'll tell you why. And if anybody's a Yankee fan, talking to Jimmy specifically, you know where I'm going with this. There was a guy in the Yankees named Miguel Andujar. He's a very good player in his prime. And the Yankees GM had a vendetta against him for whatever reason and just would never play him for whatever reason. Like, they would just misuse him. Didn't make sense. And by the time they got rid of him, he was damaged goods. That is what I'm afraid of with Holtz. Holtz is a very good goal scorer, but everybody's bitching about his 200-foot game like you need every player to have a great 200-foot game. So let me ask you this, Jimmy. Does Artemi Panarin have a great 200-foot game?
Yes.
All right, maybe shut up. Bad example. Hold on.
I'm kidding. Relax. No.
Okay. What is his overall point on the team? What is his purpose on the Rangers? To do what?
To score.
To score. Alexander Holtz's main purpose on the Devils is to score. That's why they drafted him 6th overall.
By the way, Panarin has been doing a lot.
Oh my God.
Here. Just saying. By the way,
Jesus.
Looks like we got something happening here. 2 minutes in, second period.
Oh, here we go. Jacob Trouba and Bastion are throwing haymakers. Holy
shit. Oh, hello. Yep.
That's a good hit.
Trouba went after somebody, and now he's throwing.
It was Bastion. Bastion just get into it with everybody.
Yep. Here we go. Oh, shoot.
Hey, look. People pay to watch Nate Bastion play, okay?
That's it.
People play to watch. Nobody pays to watch Jacob Trouba be an asshole.
Well, dang.
Jimmy, do you pay good money to watch Jacob Trouba be an idiot?
How was he an idiot? Explain that to me.
Because he unnecessarily hits people for no reason.
What do you mean unnecessary? Okay. Is a defenseman's job not to hit people? Come on.
Look, this was a clean hit. I'm not even going to deny that.
Yes, it was a clean hit.
I'm not going to deny it, all right? I was just like, of course it's Jacob Trouba. Because Trouba just does that.
Yes, he does.
I want round two of Jacob Trouba and Timo Meier. I want that.
Yeah.
That's just a good hit.
Can we please have that happen?
But okay, hold on. Can I just establish that is a prime example right there? Bastion gets the literal crap kicked out of him, and guess what? Nobody else does anything about it.
Nope, except for Bastion.
Bastion
He has
decides
to
to
step
take care of.
in.
Nobody else stepped in.
Oh, and by the way, not to mention, Bastion got absolutely bloodied earlier, and he still fought Trouba. What does that tell you?
Dude, Bastion's gonna have a concussion by the end of this game.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, what a hit. What a hit.
See, this is better than the Battle of
Get a
Alberta,
new
right, Kyle?
Get a new
Totally.
coach and same
Totally.
stadium.
Way better. Although I dream of the day that Connor McDavid loses his mind and just drops the gloves with somebody.
Oh, please.
I hope he does too.
Holtz
Wait
a
a minute.
third.
Wait a minute.
Bro,
Hold on.
how do I feel about that? Here's the thing. Jordan, my friend, you seem like a nice guy. So, I'm sure you are. Let me be honest with you. Every Calgary Flames fan would be pissed off if that's all you got.
Yeah.
Let's ask Kyle. Kyle,
Yes.
your thoughts. Holtz a third and a first for the next 2 years of Jakob Markstrom. No retention, just that.
A third and a first. I'd be okay with that.
You'd be okay with
Really?
it. Okay.
Wow. Okay. I'm kind of surprised.
Want to know why?
I'm just saying.
Well, you want
By
to know
the way,
why?
the Rangers did wind up with a power play on that Bastion 2 for roughing. I don't understand that at all. Why?
I can.
Let me- No, I'm in control tonight. The reason why it's okay
I'll
is
be quiet.
because Markstrom's at his prime right now, even last year too.
It's fair.
So you're going to be taking the back half of Markstrom's contract, and I'm okay with
And
that.
career.
Yeah.
And career, please. I'm just pointing that out.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's up,
Yes.
Whitney? How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Lovely.
Rangers on the power play, 3 minutes in, second.
I love
period,
Bastion.
Got 2 for roughing. Which
Bastion.
I don't understand at all. There is 5 for finding, but I guess he must have gotten an extra 2 for roughing, which
He got an extra 2 for
see,
roughing. Yes,
but-
he did.
it is what it is there.
Hey, but dude, I will give you 3 players on the Devils that defend themselves. Bastion, Haula. Sorry, I'll give you 4. Bastion, Haula, Lazar, Timo. That's
Okay.
it. Everyone else is soft as Charmin.
It's rough,
Yeah,
man. It's rough.
It's rough. Kyle, you've watched enough of the Devils from even last year.
Yeah.
Look how many times in that second round, just the second round against Carolina, how many times the Devils get blasted and did nothing about it?
The Flames scored 6 goals on you guys too.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
Look, the Devils have lost home games to the Sharks, Ducks, Habs, Blue Jackets, Flames. Sorry, just being honest.
Dang.
That's 10 points.
Yeah.
That's so much.
Yeah,
Imagine if the Devils had won the games they're supposed to. We wouldn't even. I would look at this game and be like, "Yeah, I'm pissed off," but like,
good pass for
It's
Taco.
not
That
good.
shot's blocked. Sorry, Neil. Go ahead.
no, you good.
By the way, power play is over. Teams are back at full strength. Good penalty kill by the
Oh, I
Devils.
didn't
They
even-
move in. Here comes Jack Hughes racing in the left wing. Gustafsson all over him.
Nice.
Gustafsson able to take it away momentarily.
Mhm.
Will Cooley now in the corner.
What on earth?
Will Cooley. Now Gustafsson able to lift it out of the zone. Rangers try to move up. Pass intended for Kakko, a little bit too behind the back, as now Devils move up. Good play by Eric Gustafsson to take it right back, and now Keandre Miller has it for the Rangers. 5 minutes gone by. Second period, Rangers lead 2-0 on goals by Zibanejad and Alexei Lafreniere. Barkley Goodrow trying to take it away. Here comes Jesper Bratt now for the Devils. Bratt moves up, passes it out. It's deflected out. And Devils have to play it back in their own zone. Now we get a stoppage and play. What do we have here?
Delayed offsides.
Offside. Okay.
Neil, I got a question.
I have the trivia question answered that I brought up, by the way. Who is the only person to be a head coach for both the Devils and Rangers? It is indeed Herb Brooks.
It is Herb Brooks. Very, very good. Well done.
Okay, Neil,
Let's
I got
talk.
a question.
I have an answer. Sorry.
Do you think the players in the locker room are done listening to Lindy Ruff?
Yes.
Yeah.
You could see it.
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't take a rocket science to see how this team reacts.
Right.
he really just like he has that classic old man yells at clouds type of attitude. Honestly,
Yeah.
like Lindy Ruff is going to be a Hall of Famer if he's not
no
already.
question.
Probably. But I'm sorry, but even when the Devils hired him, I didn't get it. I didn't
get it either.
Everybody was laughing at the Devils for doing it. Every Ranger fan I knew, except maybe Jimmy, was like laughing at the fact that the Devils did. Hell, Islander fans were laughing at the Devils for doing that. Like that was the BS. That it just didn't make sense. And then the Devils for like 2.5 seasons didn't do anything, and everybody thought it was a joke that Devils fans were chanting "Fire Lindy" 2 games into last season. My friend, if you watch the Devils long enough, you would feel the same way. That's what annoyed me about everybody saying that it was ridiculous that Devils fans were chanting "Fire Lindy" after 2 games. It was year 3, and at that point, there was no sign that the team was improving.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get what people were talking about. By the way, tripping penalty against the Devils just now.
Yep, I just saw that. Yep, tripping penalty. Rangers
Luke
back.
Hughes?
Rangers going to go back on the power play.
Luke Hughes is so just, oh my God, dude.
That was Luke Hughes.
I'll be honest with you. This is going to be a massive hot take.
That's like the 6th error that Luke Hughes has made tonight.
I'll give you both a hot take. If Luke Hughes wasn't a Hughes brother, he'd be down in Utica.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree with that.
He gets so much preferential thank you. Preferential treatment.
Yep.
Behind the scenes.
I agree.
My brother's sitting right next to me. Like that's what it is. So does Jack. Jack makes stupid mistake after stupid mistake, and nobody does a damn thing about it.
True.
He makes more moronic plays than I've ever seen from any player.
But yet nobody will care because he's, I guess, the quote unquote darling now, if you want to put it that way.
He is about as soft as anyone else on this team.
Great commentary. Thank you very much. We appreciate the kind words, Chad.
So nice.
So,
Sorry, I just want to update people just quickly here. Panthers Hurricanes currently tied, no score in the second period, and Capitals up 3-1 against the Lightning.
3-1? Wow. Okay. Now all of a sudden the Caps want to score? Come on, man. Really?
They did against the Devils.
They've scored 9 in less than 5 periods. Okay.
Wow.
Connor McFreaking-Michael had nearly a hat trick.
Oof. Yikes.
What should the Devils get for a new head coach? Anybody who has a modernistic style to the game of hockey.
I was going to say, yeah.
What's my answer to you?
That about sums it up.
That could be, honestly, Jay Woodcroft, I think, would be atop the list. I don't know if Travis Green can do it. He hasn't been a head coach in a couple of years. I don't know.
Right.
But if the power play is this garbage and he's in charge of it, no, I want him gone too.
What's up, Connor? Resident Canucks fan here, outside of Dylan, obviously. What's up, Connor? How you doing?
Oh, I talked to Dylan the other day about the Canucks Wild game.
Oh God.
Nice.
Yeah,
he's like,
I'm pretty sure he was feeling some type of way about that one.
He literally said, "I don't know if this team can get by the first round."
Did I not say the Canucks aren't winning a Stanley Cup this year? Did I not say that?
Nobody.
Like a first... Yeah,
nobody had the Canucks
upset. No, it smelled like a first round upset. That's what he said.
That honestly wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't. Meanwhile, a shot off the face-off and a save by Nico Dawes, and the puck is cleared.
I called it.
Kyle called it like 3 months ago.
I called it so long ago.
He said they were frauds, and they're looking like it.
They are frauds. They've got Lindholm at the top line on the right wing. He's like,
yep.
That's, you know what I mean? Like, they don't even know what to do with him.
And I'm sick and tired of people trying to convince me that JT Miller is as good as his numbers are. I don't believe that one bit.
Sorry, and I'm not. And this isn't against Connor because I know he's a Canucks fan, and they're doing way better than the Flames. And like, I can't sit here and say
they're doing better than every team that we're talking about tonight.
Right.
Chris Kreider with a good chance there. Sorry, boys.
But anyway, like, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. There's nobody on that team who I think can carry them in the playoffs, except maybe Demko if he stands on his head.
Yeah,
which he pretty much
has been all season.
So,
Yeah.
The Oilers hired Woodcroft, and the culture shifted pretty quickly. Could be the same for your Devils.
And you know what? And can I just make this point? The Oilers fired Jay Woodcroft, and that turned their entire season around to the point where they nearly won 20 games in a row.
Right.
So,
right.
And
change.
People have said this before. Woodcroft didn't get fired because he was a bad coach. It was just that they felt that they needed a change, and it worked.
Yeah.
Yes, totally.
Absolutely.
That doesn't make Jay Woodcroft a bad coach. It just makes it that at that moment it just wasn't working.
Absolutely. Lindgren, Fox, 45 seconds to go on the power play for the Rangers. Lindgren feeds Panarin. Panarin looking for a lane, shot blocked, and it is out of the zone. Rangers have to regroup. 30 seconds to go on the power play. 12:20 to go. Second period, Rangers lead 2-0. Rangers get set up once again on the power play. 30 seconds remaining.
This is gonna be it for me tonight. I gotta go.
Yeah, split.
I'm just kidding.
I know. I've got to play hockey in about half an hour as a what do you call it? Oh my god, what do they call them? The backups or whatever. Yeah, the beer. Well, no, the beer. Well, yeah, the pickup hockey, but it's like the whatever. Like the stupid thing was, the guys would send me this morning. Hey, are you available? So
yeah, go for it, man. Go score a couple goals.
We get it, Kyle. We can hold on the 4 from here. No worries.
Okay. Anyway, honestly, so much fun though. I hope you clip that tonight, and I will make sure we do this again sometime soon. If you guys want to do another game, you know where I'm at.
Absolutely.
All good. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Good night.
Thank you, Kyle.
Much
appreciated. Have fun.
Should I bring up a different flag score?
Yeah, if you want. Here, I'll get rid of it. You guys,
I'll take care of it.
That. Yeah, okay.
I'll bring up the flag score, Jimmy.
Hey, Kyle, hang on. Don't slip too bad. You hear me?
Bruh.
The blue line scares me.
Take care, my man. Thank you so much.
See you, boys.
Later.
That is, of course, Kyle Manifold of the Hockey Podcast Network joining us here. Always a blast to hang out with him. But it is just Neil and I for the rest of the evening as we are 10:53 remaining in the second period. Rangers have a 2-0 lead. Goals by Zibanejad and Lafreniere as the Devils try to move in the zone. That pass attempt was blocked by Schneider. Hey, look who decided to join. What's up, Hefty? That's our boy Lance.
Oh, Lance is in the chat. What's up, Lance?
That's our boy Lance from the Brew Jackets pod. Go check that podcast out. Fantastic stuff over there covering all things Columbus Blue Jackets. And Jimmy VZ moves in the zone. Pass on the left wing. Saved by Dawes. Rebound taken away by Brendan Smith. That's lifted out of the zone. Meyer gets shoved along the bench. 10-10 to go in the second. Panarin moving in. Good pass in front. They score! Chris Kreider! Panarin with the beautiful feed. And Kreider finishes. And the Rangers lead 3-0.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. I just wanted to let you find out. I respect you. So
it's just like our old days as broadcast.
Are you watching this game on cable or on stream? I'm trying to understand this.
I'm watching on MSG Plus right now. So.
Oh, that's why you're behind. Okay.
Yeah, that explains why I'm 15 seconds behind you.
You're fine.
Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. I think Igor Shesterkin's going to get an assist on this.
Probably. Yeah.
Igor Shesterkin long pass to Panarin. Yeah, Shesterkin's going to get a point. Wow.
Secondary assist on that one from Kreider from Panarin and Shesterkin.
Yep. Wow. Good for Igor. That's pretty good. I like that. What's that? His second, third point of the season now, I believe?
Yeah, something like that.
Sounds about right to me. But regardless, Rangers now up 3-0. But again, that's the most dangerous lead in hockey. So you never know. This game is not over yet. So do not change your internet browser or wherever you're watching this on. Don't turn off the phone, whatever. This game is not over by any stretch. 9:30 to go in the second. We are doing just fine, by the way, Lance. How are you? It's been a while since we've spoken. I feel like we're gonna do another episode collab soon. It's been a while since I've actually posted a new episode, by the way. I should probably get on that soon. 9:19 to go in the second. We get a stoppage and play. Going to go to a commercial break, but the Rangers dominating so far in this one as Chris Kreider gives the Rangers a 3-0 lead.
I'm
Slightly
chilling.
off-topic NHL news, but the condition is if Emil Bemstrom scores 6 goals the rest of the season with Pittsburgh, 6th-round pick in 2026 becomes a 3rd round. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Interesting. Huh. Weird. Very
That
weird.
makes sense. I mean, that does seem a bit weird, but in a way, it kind of does make sense. I don't know. You better not have jinxed us. Hey, I don't believe in broadcasters jinx, Goza. So if anything happens, please do not crucify me. You know me by now. I saw a couple of newer comments here before. Nope, I think we're all caught up here. But ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for joining us. If you're just tuning in, I'm Jimmy Finizzi alongside Neil Villapiano covering Rangers and the New Jersey Devils from the Prudential Center. If you're just joining us, we're in the 2nd period. Rangers have a 3-0 lead over the Devils, but the game is certainly not over by any stretch. Nico Daws certainly trying everything that he can to keep the Devils in this game. But while we have this commercial break, we want to remind you that everything we do here on the Hockey Podcast Network is brought to you by our wonderful friends at DraftKings. Use code THPN to sign up. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only at DraftKings. Must be 21 plus in select states. And please play responsibly. And by the way, make sure you go check out Neil's show, Devil's State of Mind, right here on this fine network. Does probably one of the best Devils podcasts on this network outside of Devils Puck Luck. One of the best shows on this network. And this comes from a Ranger fan. But no, I mean, with all seriousness, if anybody knows the Devils inside and out, it's you. You've done a fantastic job on this network. And, if you aren't subscribed to Devil's State of Mind, what is wrong with you? You should go check that out. Check it out right after you're done with the stream. That's how good it is.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. And you guys should definitely check out the Blue Seats podcast as well. Jimmy has been absolutely killing it with the content, putting out, a lot of good stuff every single week, not just here doing, live watch-alongs. Does a great job, but also on the podcast as well. And also check out the Bottom Line podcast because they, Jimmy and Austin have done great work over the last couple of years with that. So I highly recommend it. By the way, looks like Capo Caco got Simone Nemec. Oh, God. He actually pretty good.
Yeah, somebody's down.
Nemec,
that's Nemec.
Nemec got to stick to the mouth.
Caco's taking a penalty.
Yeah, Smith got to stick to Nemec got to stick to the mouth from Capo Caco. So I think this is probably going to end up being another a 4-minute power play.
Yeah,
it's certainly going to be a power play. We'll see if it's 4. Oh, he got him good.
Yeah, that's going to be a double minor.
That's just
Youch.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to. I understand that Capo Caco wasn't doing that intentionally. This 4-minute double minor.
Yep, it is a double minor for high sticking. I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but even still, that's not a penalty you want to take.
So I mean, the Devils are back to the power play. They are abysmal. They had a 5-minute power play earlier. They had a 2-minute, and now they have a 4-minute. So they've had multiple different times of power plays, and now we'll see if the Devils can take advantage of this to maybe get back in this game. It's still 8:52. A lot of time left in the 2nd period, and a lot of time left in this one.
Has any other team ever had 3 different times? Has any other team ever had a 5-minute, 4-minute, and a 2-minute power play in the same game before?
It's possible, but certainly the first time for me, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely a first for me too.
Yeah.
Very, very unique, I'll say that.
Absolutely.
Doing great, and for sure, got to break down the Metro again. Yes, we'll definitely have to break down the Metro probably once the season has
We'll
definitely have to do that again very soon, Lance. Always a pleasure to hear from you.
For
Neil
sure.
and Jimmy, you should greet each other on your next stream with
Buongiorno. Jesus Christ. Why don't we break out the stereotypes as much as possible?
Oh, I love you, Connor. God dang.
Geez.
You're too much, man. And it seems like there was a clock issue. The clocks are frozen. Somebody's not doing their job right with the graphics here.
I mean, the clock is fine on my end. It might be a Rangers broadcast problem. Says 3:53 on my end.
It right back to where it was supposed to be, which is 8:44 remaining in the 3rd, 3:53 to go in the Devils power play. Yep,
I have 8:30 left to go.
This Meyer trade was sad. He has done nothing, and he's been a bottom 6 caliber forward in Jersey. This team needs to wake up if they want to make the playoffs. Get a goalie, get a new coach. That pretty much sums it up in a nutshell, Jersey Kid. And by the way, thank you for joining us, Jersey Kid. Much appreciated. Meanwhile, yep, now I'm getting 8:30 to go. Yep, that is correct.
It's too early to really say if the Meyer deal is a failure because when he's being slotted to a bottom six role constantly for no reason, of course he's not going to be able to generate a ton of success because he's being put into a position that he's never been in and he's being asked to do something that he's not good at doing. Is now Chris Kreider with a breakaway and he gets stopped by Dawes. It was a good save. But yeah, it just the Devils need to fix the goaltending. They need to get a new coach. There's just a new culture needs to be developed because right now Lindy Ruff's message is just not there for the Devils. It's just not clicking, to be honest.
No, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. 3 minutes to go in the Devils power play. 3-0 Rangers with 7:50 to go in the second period. I listen to Devil State of Mind. It's good, and I'm a Ranger fan. Well, hey,
thank you, Gaza. Appreciate it.
We appreciate the support regardless, Goza. So thank you very much. You're one of the good ones here. So we appreciate you.
Yeah, Gaza's always a good one.
Meanwhile, a backhanded try there by, I think that was Dawson Mercer, number 91, and a save by Shesterkin. And that shot attempt was blocked. Here comes Luke Hughes. Luke Hughes in the corner. And, looks like somebody got slammed. And I think fans wanted a penalty, and they're not going to get it.
Yeah, it was Luke Hughes who got slammed into the boards. Didn't really look like it didn't look like it was a bad hit. Thing was pretty clean. But, fans are going to want a penalty regardless.
Yeah, well, it is what it is there. 2 minutes to go.
It is what it is.
2 minutes to go on the Devils power play. 6:50 to go. Second period. Still a 3-0 Ranger lead. Devils trying to get something here to try and get them going offensively. Eric Haula playing it around. But just kept it, and Jesper Bratt, a little bit too much for him to handle, and Fox takes it and clears. Neil, I asked you who you thought could make a good Tony Soprano. Didn't imagine it would be Nico Hischier. Played a dangerous game, so he did.
Yeah.
Did he actually ask you that?
Yeah, I think he did in a stream that I did before.
Okay.
So he certainly. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it was kind of a funny. The Devils dressed as the Sopranos for the Stadium Series. I thought that was a really, really nice, really classic jersey look for them. It was Nico Hischier's idea. So yeah, I mean, it was great. It was great. It was definitely one of the lone bright spots of this season for sure.
There you go. Your surnames are a giveaway, to be no offense intended.
That's fair. Yeah, I get it.
None taken. We actually got a kick out of that. So thank you, Connor. Meanwhile, a minute 25 to go on the power play for the Devils. Their third of the night, and that pass attempt was blocked and out of the zone. And Tyler Toffoli goes back for it. Toffoli leaves it for Luke Hughes. Hughes plays it back for Mercer. Now Hughes. Jack Hughes, meaning number 86. Devils move in. That shot, or a shot attempt, actually, as Hischier faked it. Pass it along with Luke Hughes, and that shot from the right wing, a save by Shesterkin, and he holds it.
Just good positioning there from Shesterkin. He kind of read the play. He kind of had felt that the puck was going to go over to Jack Hughes in a sharp angle, and he was able to get over and make the save.
Very good save by Shesterkin. Got a couple of score updates from RJ here. Panthers and Hurricanes still scoreless at the end of 2. Very good score right there. Capitals 3-1 over the Lightning, end of 2. Penguins 3-1 over Montreal at the end of 2. Senators have lead 4-1 over Dallas at the end of 2.
Damn.
That's surprising right there. Avalanche lead the Red Wings 1-0 end of two. And the Islanders at 2. Just at the end of the first, they are scoreless in St. Louis there.
Let's go Blues.
Yeah.
Right?
At least we both agree on that tonight.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
No offense to Kim Moisa, a.k.a. Isles Girl 3, if she's somehow watching this, but even still, sorry.
She's definitely watching the Islanders right now. She's not.
Oh no.
She's not concerned with us.
That's not even a question. She's probably live streaming the game on her YouTube channel right now.
Can you imagine? would imagine.
Saved by Shesterkin there on Nico Hischier, by the way, on that last scoring chance. Rangers jersey unboxing, hopefully this week. Oh, you're going to upload it. Awesome.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very
I
nice.
still got to. Did I subscribe to your YouTube channel yet?
You should have.
I did.
Should have if you haven't.
I'll double check to see if I did during second intermission. If I'm subscribed, I thought I did, but I'll double check later. Devils looking to get set up here. That shot deflected wide, kept in. Luke Hughes plays it up the right, looking for a lane, having trouble up the middle. Rangers doing a good job clogging the zone here, not giving the Devils much of anything. That shot by Jack Hughes, a save by Shesterkin, kept in by Jack Hughes. Good play. Gets another pass off, and it's back for Jack Hughes. Takes a shot, save, open rebound chance, and it's taken by Toffoli. Here's Jack Hughes. Hughes passes up. Here's Luke Hughes. Pass up the middle to Hischier. That pass attempt was deflected away and kept in by Toffoli. He winds up and shoots. That's just wide. Power play is over. Teams are back at full strength. Excellent penalty killing tonight by the Rangers. Devils still applying some offensive pressure. Luke Hughes plays it up the wing. That's a pass attempt that was a bit too much to handle for Dawson Mercer. Shots in the second period are 7-5 in favor of the Devils, but somehow they trail 3-0. Again, no logic. Anyway.
You say somehow, but it's very obvious, at least to me.
I know. 4:20 to go. Second period, 3-0 Rangers. As they're trying to clear it out of the zone. Devils are trying to put on some offensive pressure as Dawson Mercer may have gotten held a little bit there. No penalty call. Siegenthaler with a pass attempt. That shot saved made by Shesterkin. Open rebound is taken right back by the Rangers. Here comes Capo Caco. Pass up the wing for Cooley. Cooley gets it in. And that's Johnny Brzezinski. Has that taken away from him by John Marino, number 6 of New Jersey. 92 on the Devils is who again?
Tomasz Nosek.
Nosek, thank you.
Nosek.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. Another Ranger penalty.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Rip.
Let's see what happened here. 3:35 to go in the second.
Gustafson.
Yeah. Oh, Gustafson.
Christ, man,
what are you doing, man?
What
was that?
I think the refs are doing this on purpose because they're trying to see how much can the Devils truly not score on the power play.
Yeah, but even still, like it's too many boneheaded mistakes you're making. Come on.
Oh, I agree. I agree completely.
My God.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. You're up 3-0, but have some discipline here. Come on, guys.
I think that's going to be, especially if the Rangers come away with this win, I think it's going to be the big knock and big criticism from Laviolette in the postgame that just really, really bad discipline.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. 100%.
So, that's kind of what I look at.
You said earlier you're not convinced by JT Miller. I think he's done way better than last.
Yeah, but I don't know. Really good. JT Miller, he doesn't strike me as that main scorer. Now, again, have I watched a lot of consistent Canucks hockey? No, so I'm not going to pretend like I do. I just don't think he's as good as his numbers show. But you know what? If this is what he is right now, then great, good for him. But I don't think that personally. That's what I'm saying.
I'll say this.
It's not to say he's a bad player.
Me personally, I miss JT Miller. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, I understand that from a Rangers perspective. No, the Rangers last year were trying to get him.
Yeah, and it didn't happen. So.
Well, I think the Canucks are glad that didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. Jared says, Neil, I feel bad for you and your Devils.
You don't have to feel bad. I say this all the time. You know what? Every team in sports is going to go through periods of its existence where their team just finds ways to anger, frustrate, and embarrass themselves. And this is just one of those times. The problem is from the Devils' perspective is that they've done this many times. And that's the thing that's frustrating is that this team had a lot of expectations going into the year, a lot of high expectations. And right now, they don't even look like that they deserve to be in a playoff spot. And quite frankly, they don't. They're not that good of a team. They don't play together well as a team. And that's clearly obvious. And I think right now it's just a matter of trying to figure out if you're Tom Fitzgerald, what it is you are going to try to do moving forward with this team? How are you going to improve? What are you going to do about the goaltending? Are you going to make a change with the coaching? I don't think that Lindy Ruff has earned any right to keep his job if it's going to be like this.
Yeah, no,
No
absolutely.
matter how many injuries you get or anything, you just don't. There's this thing called lack of effort, and the
Yeah.
Devils right now are not showing any sort of effort, in my opinion.
Eric Gustafsson, 2 for tripping. Devils back on the power play, but a shorthanded chance for the Rangers right off the bat, and Dawes makes a good save. Meanwhile, Kreider's got the puck back shorthanded. Kreider looking for an opening, and he fires it out of the zone.
That was a solid call.
Capo's got to be one of the best names in the league.
It is. Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
No, but you know what? There's also Capo Kakinen, which is even better.
Yes. I was gonna say that next.
Disappointed that the Sharks haven't taken a swing at trying to get Capo Kako, because if you get Capo Kako and Kakinen, that would be the greatest thing ever.
That would be the most epic thing ever. Absolutely. 2:30 to go. Second period. Rangers shorthanded once again. They're up 3-0 though, as Hischier passes for Hughes. 2 good chances for Hughes. Luke Hughes meeting, and a save by Shesterkin. Now you know how I feel, Jimmy. Canucks drive me mad with their stupid penalties. Again, Minnesota, no joke. They had 4 or 5 on threes. Yeah, that was... Yeah. Let's not make you relive that again, Connor.
Did it feel like for the first time all year, Kirill Kaprizov was at the center of like all the attention in the NHL?
Yes.
Because of that game? Like,
I certainly
he's a great player.
Way, no question.
He's a great player in his own right, but I feel like people haven't been talking about it. Maybe it's because like the Wild have been very mediocre.
Yeah.
But I'll be curious to see what the Wild do when we get close to the deadline. They're gonna trade assets, are they not? You know, they're kind of an in-between team right now.
They might trade a couple of assets here and there. Maybe not 2 big names, but we'll see what happens with Minnesota. They're a very up and down team this year. Mediocre.
Always been.
Right.
What is this? Jesus Christ.
Power play is over. Teams are back at full strength. Another penalty killed off for the Rangers. 1:20 to go. Second period. Rangers are up 3-0 over the Devils here at Prudential Center. The Battle of the Hudson. Next time these two teams play, it will be at Madison Square Garden. That will not be until March 11th. Meanwhile, Panarin, good pass to Schneider, and he misses wide.
Had a 4-on-1 there and didn't get a shot on net.
I don't know.
Panarin should not have passed that. And they scored.
We missed that. Under a minute to go, second period. Definitely got some cleaning up to do in that department there. 50 seconds to go. Shots on 25-13 in favor of the Devils overall in this game. Meanwhile, Trocheck moves in. Pass up the middle for Lafreniere. He scores! Lafreniere's got 2, and it's 4-0 Rangers.
I know.
Wow.
Just another defensive breakdown for the Devils. I mean, Lafreniere just walks right up the middle through both Nemitz and Siegenthaler, and he does not miss. And Lafreniere with 2 goals tonight, I'm telling you, it was him growing a mustache. All he had to do was look like he was older than or 21 years old, and he was accepted by the Rangers. And now he's accepted as one of their own.
At least one New York team can grow facial hair. That's all I got to say.
Look, anybody on the Rangers that has facial hair, which is practically almost all of them, contribute. That's why Capo Caco has struggled. Not enough facial hair. Lack of facial hair.
Golly. I don't get it. I really don't
get nothing. I don't get anything anymore.
Me neither, man. What is life anymore? 25 seconds to go.
This is the life.
25 seconds to go in the second. Rangers are breaking it open here at Prudential Center. It's 4-0. And what a good chance right there. And Shesterkin made a dive. It went right through the crease, and he still was able to make a fantastic save. My goodness. Devils keep in. To Foley. Pass for Hughes. Just misses wide. May have been partially deflected, actually. But it does not matter. Second period is over. The Rangers are up 4-0. After 40 minutes of play, but Igor Shesterkin keeping this game the way it is right now. What a big-time save that was toward the end of that period.
Yeah. It's been a good one for the Rangers, for sure. It's been a good one.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I was expecting this to be a lot more competitive. I was not expecting this. Like,
Well,
this is kind of like, damn.
yeah, I know.
What are we
I know
doing?
what it is. It's fine.
Oh my
But we
goodness.
can.
Well, hey, the good news is we still got 20 more minutes to cover, at
Right.
least from my vantage point. But anyway,
Right.
hey, I'm only kidding. You know I love you, my man.
Yeah.
You know I like doing this stuff with you.
It's
But
fine.
anyway, we're gonna step aside for a few minutes, but when we
I'll
come
take care
back,
of
the
it.
second intermission report, and then we will break down what to expect in the third period. You're gonna say something, Neil?
I was gonna say I got my finger on the commercial, so just
Oh, you do. Great.
I'll take
Okay, no
care of it.
problem.
Yeah, I got it.
I just hit the loop button, so we're good. But anyway, we're gonna step aside. I see a couple more comments in here. We'll get to them as well during the break, I promise you. But do not change that dial. After 40 minutes of play, it is 4-0 Rangers over the Devils. We'll be right back on the THPN YouTube channel. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second intermission report. After 40 minutes of play, Rangers lead the New Jersey Devils 4-0. I see a bunch of new people joining in, including our former intern on Bottom Line, Matthew Lutz. What's going on, Matt? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. But look, Neil, in all honest to God seriousness here, I'm not trying to even joke around here, but you know, I personally expected a much better effort by the Devils tonight, considering the fact that they were coming off a really bad 6-2 loss to the Caps. But in all honesty, though, you ranted about it earlier. This is a team that's literally showing you nothing right now. No fight, no passion. It almost looks like I really don't want to use this term, but does it feel like they almost quit?
Yeah. Yeah, I think no, I don't think that that's necessarily a bad word to use. You could see it. You could see it on the ice. This team has quit before. I've seen them over the last couple of years where when adversity like this happens,
Right.
they quit. Last year they just went on such an unbelievable run, and it was great. Do not get me wrong, but there were times when adversity would strike, they would fold, and they wouldn't respond well.
Yeah.
And this team, if they continue to not be called out for this type of play, then this team's going nowhere fast. Tonight is an example of this team has no heart. This team has no, pride. This team is doing nothing. They're leaving Nico Dawes out to dry.
I
They're
agree.
leaving, and they're just embarrassing themselves. This all of that goodwill and excitement and enthusiasm after the Stadium Series is gone. Is
Yeah.
absolutely gone. They have been outscored 10-2 in the last 5 periods of play. 10-2. They are probably either going to be shut out tonight or they're going to get a very, very petty goal at the end. At the end. And it won't matter. The Rangers are clicking on all cylinders, but they don't have to necessarily be clicking on all cylinders to play a team that has no fight. And that's just what it
Mm.
is. Right from the start, you could have sent an early message, getting a goal or two on that 5-minute power play to set the tone. And instead, you diddle fart around for 5 minutes doing nothing. And of course, you don't score. And then the Rangers take advantage of their opportunities. And that's the difference. So, yeah, I would say that this team is quit. I would say that this team at times is mentally soft. And I just don't think. I just think that at this point, Lindy's style and what he wants just is not going to work and will never work with this team, and that's just how it goes. So there it is.
Definitely
Sorry.
feels like the game is past Lindy Ruff by. I think. Look, he's still a good coach. He's still going to the Hall of Fame, no question about it. But it's time to move on. There's no question about it. I mean, I don't care if you have to do it, you know, after the trade deadline, after the season's over. It doesn't matter. Something has to change. It starts at the top, and if I'm the top, I'm addressing Lindy Ruff and saying, listen. You have great accolades. You're a Hall of Fame coach, but your system is not what we are looking for right now. We are not showing anything on the ice to our fans, and more importantly, our brand. Our brand is not working right now. It's because your system is not working for any of these players. So,
Right.
with that being said, we have to let you go, and we got to find somebody else. That is what they have to say to Lindy Ruff. I'm sorry. The honeymoon
Well, I'll give
is
you a better.
over. It's
I'll give you a
over.
better. I'll give you a much better description. Lindy, fuck off.
Yeah,
That's
sums it up in a nutshell.
simply put, fuck off.
Yeah, no, pretty
And
much.
if Tom Fitzgerald wants to continue to deal with Lindy Ruff, then Tom Fitzgerald's got to go.
Yeah,
Because
no, I
if
agree.
you are just going to have stubborn people who are not going to who are going to use excuses like, oh, we've had injuries, oh, this, that, and the other thing, it's not on Lindy, then all we're doing is doing the definition of insanity, doing the exact same thing, knowing the result. And
100%.
this is what it is. The Devils right now are a team that need a new voice. And who knows if a new voice at this point in the season is even worth trying. They may just say, screw it, and say, we'll just ride with Lindy Ruff until the end of the year. And whatever happens, happens, and then we'll go into the offseason. Unfortunately, right now, I've often said this, and this is different. Rangers fans can't relate to this, but I'm not criticizing. It doesn't matter if the Rangers are good or bad. That arena is going to pack every night. Just
Yeah,
simply put, the Knicks have been garbage for a long time until now. Knicks have
yeah.
been garbage. They sell out every game, do they not?
No,
Right?
no, no, you're
Of course
right.
they do. Of
Absolutely.
course they do. When the Devils have been bad, and I mean really bad, which was not that long ago, I could get tickets for $1,
Yep.
if not for free, because the Devils were struggling to convince people to come see a team that wasn't doing anything, that wasn't showing signs of being good, that went through 7 different goalies 2 years ago. A lot of people spent a lot of money on this team going into this year because of how things went last year. And that the expectations were this team is on the rise, this team is ready to make that compete. And instead, they may not even make the playoffs. And they may not get close by the time it's all said and done. So that could really screw over some finances for the Devils, because then people who may have been season ticket holders or people who have paid a good amount of money for many years or for many times for the Devils may just say to the ticket people, you know what? I really don't want to. Why should I? You're not showing us that you're making the necessary change to make this team better. And if you're not going to do that, why should I give you my money? Why should anybody give you your money? Why should they do that? They shouldn't. There's just no reason for it.
You're right.
So a game like tonight is a wake-up call. Not necessarily for this season, but for moving forward after this year. Is this really what do you really feel like if you're I'm not talking about you. I'm not asking you. This is not a direct question to you.
No, it's okay.
If you're the Devils, do you really honestly and truly believe that Lindy Ruff, after now 4 seasons and making the playoffs once, has gotten this team any closer to its potential? My response is no. John Hines got this team to the playoffs once.
Yep.
And that was it. Didn't do anything after that. Just didn't do anything. Pete DeBoer got this team to the playoffs once, and yeah, they went to the finals, but that was it. This team doesn't show consistency. They are consistently inconsistent.
Yep.
This is too good of a team. On paper, this is too good of a team to be in the position that they're in. And the people who are to blame are the players, the coaches, and the GM. That's it. That's it. That's who's to blame for this. So you could say it's a collective effort. It is a collective effort. It just depends on the level of blame you want to put. I blame Tom Fitzgerald for not addressing the goaltending. That was the first thing that screwed up this team. Not addressing it. Should have addressed it. Didn't. I blame Lindy Ruff for having stubborn systems that do not work for this team and playing guys so far out of position it's a joke. And then with the players. Who is saying anything in this locker room right now? Nobody. Nobody's doing anything. If they were doing something, something would change.
Yep.
Something. Being tougher, being more disciplined. Instead, they're doing none of that. So, everybody's to blame. Somebody's going to lose their job. Just depends on who and how many people.
Well, that's somebody to me is Lindy Ruff. I don't think there's any question about it, to be honest with you.
And mark my words, if Lindy Ruff is somehow the head coach of this team moving into next year, do not be surprised if this team struggles to get people in the seats.
100% agree.
Do not be surprised. Because who would look at this team and say, oh yeah, Lindy Ruff deserves another year? No, he doesn't.
No.
He's done enough.
No.
He's done enough. This would be 4 years.
What has he shown you to prove that? Nothing.
You know, people want to argue about the head coach of Toronto, right? At least the Leafs have made the playoffs every goddamn year that he's been there.
And at least they won a playoff series for the first time in 19 years last year.
Yeah, good for them. But at some point, you're going to have to get to a point with them to say, we need somebody else in here that's going to take us over the top. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Toronto goes on that cup run this year. Who knows? Not likely, but who knows?
Who knows anything?
If the Devils miss the playoffs, which unfortunately a lot of fans are starting to get to the point where they hope that we that they do miss the playoffs, because the only downside to making the playoffs is that it would just justify keeping Lindy Ruff. It's like right now, it's almost like it was it's not like, it was a very bad thing for the New York Giants to make the playoffs last year. Because all it's done is it's just delayed this team of doing what it needs to do and truly rebuilding. So they go into this season with expectations, and they didn't come close. And now you go into year 3 with Brian Daboll, and people are talking about him getting fired, and maybe Joe Shane getting fired.
Which is a joke.
But sometimes winning doesn't solve the problems long term. Sometimes you have to go through those bad years. But the whole point with this is that with the Devils, I don't expect them to win tonight, obviously, being down 4 goals going into the third. Would I like to see them fight and have some, cojones? Yes. Do I think they will show that? No. I think they've already accepted that they lost and there's nothing that they can do about it. And it's just another 2 points that they've lost. That gets them that much further away from making the playoffs. And that's just what it is. So we'll see how this third period goes.
I see a couple of new comments in here. What happened to Rempe? I didn't see what happened. Rempe got a match penalty for contact to the head on Nate Bastian, and he got thrown out of the game. Literally not even 5 minutes into the game. So Matt Rempe is done for the night. It wasn't working. I wish I had cable. That's why I'm using a streaming service right now. So I feel you. What's going on, by the way? Thank you so much for joining us. Try living in England. It's effing expensive. I have heard that, although I do want to visit there one day. I've heard England's quite nice. There's the man of the hour. We've been waiting for you, Angus. What's up, man? How are you? And look who decided to join the party, the Rangers Ed podcast. What's up, boys?
Dude, if I hear Coach...
I've been following you guys for a couple of months. You guys do fantastic over there.
Love those guys.
If you're not subscribed to these guys, go subscribe to the Rangers Ed podcast. They are amazing at what they do.
But if I hear Coach Ed one more time tell me about Jack Hughes not having any meat on his bones, I'm going to scream.
Well, he did say this. I
just want everyone to understand.
I don't know.
That basically I don't give a shit.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I don't give a shit.
He doesn't.
And there's that. So we move. Good for Lafreniere. Took him long enough. But Lafreniere is an example. Is another example like Jack Hughes, where it just took him a while to get going.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you clicked that, Neil. I apologize.
It's all good.
We're underway in the third period.
All good.
Either way, thank you to the Rangers Ed boys for showing up to the stream tonight. I really appreciate it. Let's see what we got here. Oh, actually, we got a little bit of early action here as Miller tried to clear the puck away from the
crease. Do we have another penalty? What the heck, man?
I didn't see the.
I think Zibanejad got hit with a stick up high from Bratt, so I think it might be on the Devils. I gotta look.
Oh yeah, that's a penalty. Shoot. Yep, Zibanejad.
I don't think they called it. I don't think they called it.
Did they even? Wait, did they? Did they?
Let me see. I'm just gonna look again. Oh yeah, he got him good.
Yeah, that
by accident, but he got him. He definitely got him. Oh, no, never mind. I'm sorry. I think that was Miller. I think Keandre Miller actually. Oh, never mind. No, it was Brad. Sorry. It wasn't Miller.
Yeah,
Brad. I think it was a missed call. I think it was just a missed call in that one.
Yeah, it was missed.
I think they thought it was Miller. I think that's why they didn't call it.
Yeah.
So.
It's the goalie, not Ruff. Ruff is the man. I don't know what you're smoking, but I want some, pal.
This is just honestly, Jimmy.
Are we watching the same thing here? Come on, man.
Jimmy, that's probably just somebody who wants to troll. I wouldn't pay too much attention to it.
Yeah, well, I'm not really wasting any more time anyway, so who cares?
Yeah.
Goza, I know you've been posting food puns all night. I'm sorry, I haven't shown them. I have been seeing them though, and they are quite hilarious as always.
You gotta star the food puns.
I'll start this one here. New York Free Rangers chicken wings. I like that one. Season ticket holders are selling their tickets to Ranger fans. Damn, man. Wait, by the way, is this Coach Ed or Little Ed, by the way? Who are we speaking with?
Yes.
Who runs the social media?
The answer is yes.
The answer
The answer is solely yes. If it's not yes, I'm disappointed.
Oh my god. It's Little Ed.
Yeah, I figured it was Little Ed.
That answers my question. Thank you. We'd love to join the next stream if Neil isn't afraid of us. Damn. Ouch. Why are you gonna pick up my boy like that? Come on.
Oh, they've been doing it for years. It's fine.
Hey, look, in all seriousness, we'd love to have you boys on if you're interested. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
We'd love to.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Absolutely. Guys, my Bruins by trade for Noah Hannafin. Good for you. Probably not. Probably going to Tampa, but it's possible.
Yeah, I was going to say Tampa's definitely the better option there for Hannafin. That shot.
Well, I would say it's the better option. I wouldn't say it's the better option. I'm just saying that it's, he mentioned that he would prefer to go to Tampa at some point in his career. So this would be as good of a time as any.
Gotcha.
So, can you believe this? The Rangers have just 7 blocked shots all night. 7.
7? That's it?
Yeah, look at the stats. I don't get that. Feels like the Rangers have blocked way more shots than just 7.
Goodness. Little Ed, I'm Coach Ed's son. Oh, okay. That's cool. Okay.
Did you not know that?
I did not, actually. I apologize.
That's crazy. Got to know that stuff.
I'm not picking on him. He said he didn't want to hear
Coach Ed. Coach Ed is I've said it before, Coach Ed is the type of coach like you'd want to play for in hockey. Like there's a reason he's called Coach Ed.
100%. We love Neil. Yes, we're serious. Always down to join. Hit us up anytime.
Love this.
We'll make it happen, boys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, we'll make that happen.
You want to join right now, you can.
Yeah. I mean, we're more than happy to. I'm more than happy to send
Jimmy,
you guys a link right now. You're more than welcome to join. Absolutely.
If you want to message him, you could send him the stream.
Absolutely, yes. Matter of fact, that is exactly
for the last 17 and a half minutes of this one.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to send it to
exactly what he's doing.
Instagram page. If they want to join, they're more than welcome to.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, about 2:25 gone by here in the third period. Rangers lead 4-0. Lafreniere with 2 goals tonight. The other 2 being Mika Zibanejad and Chris Kreider. Shots on goal in the game in total, 14 for the Rangers, 31 for the Devils. The Devils certainly getting their chances here, but...
I just want to mention also, Nate Bastion is not on the ice, not on the bench for the Devils as this third period got underway. So, once again, it looks like the Devils may be losing yet another player to an injury. We'll see.
Oh, boy.
Which, honestly, at this point, it's just kind of, just kind of what it's been this year. Injuries, goaltending, and Lindy Ruff not being a good coach. So,
yeah.
And yet we're only 4 points out of a playoff spot because go figure. So,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right, I have sent the link over to the Ed boys. Hopefully they got it. Hopefully we will get Rangers Ed on here in just a few short moments. Toronto maple syrups.
Maple syrups. That's a good one.
I haven't heard that one yet.
That's a good one.
Arizona, well done because they're well done in many ways. What the hell are you talking about, Angus?
He means they suck. That's what he's trying to say.
Oh my god.
Every opportunity they get, they kick it away.
That is true.
Will they get their own arena in Arizona? Who the heck knows at this point anymore?
I keep hearing yes. I keep hearing no. It can go either way at this point. I'm just sick and tired of hearing about it.
It's just like, I think what's sad about it is that the NHL is trying so hard to make it work in Arizona, and they're just not accepting.
It's not working.
And they're just not accepting that. Oh, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, it's not going to work.
No. Move them somewhere else. Bring back the Nordiques.
They'll never go back to. I would love that personally, but it will never happen.
I wish. Maybe bring back the Hartford Whalers.
That'd be interesting, but you are adding another team in that New York, Connecticut area when you already have the Devils, Islanders, Rangers, and Sabres.
True.
Kind of like, I think somebody's here.
We got Little Ed in the
Little Ed's
building.
here.
Little Ed from the Rangers. Ed
with the tank top on.
What is up, Ed?
How we doing, fellas?
What's up, man? How are you?
Fine. Thanks so much for joining us.
Of course, anytime. Thank you for all the shout outs. And, Neil, we love you. We just, we got to chirp back and forth here and there to keep the reputation up,
Oh, of course.
We can't be too friendly in the modern day era, we got to keep
I know.
little chirps going.
Oh, absolutely. I get it. It's all, it's coming from a place of love. I know.
Of course. But, no, in all seriousness, though, like the Igor chants in an away team's building, I mean, you did say they're struggling to sell tickets. I mean, that is a chirp, but it is. I don't really like when that happens necessarily.
That was not in all seriousness. That was another chirp, my guy.
No, I'm saying I'm not happy when that happens. Like when the Islanders go through their dark times, they're struggling to sell out the building. That's not good for the NHL. That's not good for anyone.
I get what you're saying now. That's my bad.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
Be really interesting to see what the crowds will be for the two games on the weekend for the Devils against Montreal and Tampa. They're both day games.
Play this weekend.
I'm really, especially after tonight's game and then the game before that. I'm wondering how people are, fans who have tickets, and I have tickets to both games, so I'll be in attendance for both.
Nice.
I'm really curious to see what happens. Do people show up, or is it going to be? Are we going back to where we were a year and a half ago, where it's people are not really showing up because, there's no sign here that things are turning around. I mean, who knows? Look, I've said tonight, it's a possibility that even if the Devils lose, they lose no ground on the wild card standing.
Yeah.
I'm just going to grab my headphone quick, guys.
Yeah, go ahead. Which would be really hilarious.
I always get their new arena in Arizona because if it was a fan of any team or teams that you like and they moved, you wouldn't like it. I guess it's a fair point. I guess it's a fair point for you to know. Who is this guy, Little Ed? He hosts the Rangers Ed podcast on Apple, Spotify. He's pretty much everywhere at this point. So go subscribe to the Rangers Ed podcast. They do a lot of fantastic work with the Rangers over there. So I
appreciate that.
Truth be told, I've only been following you guys for a couple of months. I'm already. You guys have been outstanding.
Couple of months.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we're trying to push our YouTube content a little bit with some unique stuff. Neil will tell you about Coach's Corner, of course.
Coach's Corner, very, very, very underrated part of
I agree, 100%.
Yeah. So for the other fans that haven't seen it yet, basically Coach Ed is my dad. He's been coaching for 40, almost 50 years at this point. So big plays that stand out with the Rangers or around the NHL, he'll pick them out and he'll actually draw them on the whiteboard and explain exactly what happened. So similar to what Valaket does in between periods, or I'm sure Danico and whoever the Devils guy does in between periods.
Right.
Coach actually breaks down all the plays on the whiteboard specifically, like a coach would in the locker room. So that's one of our main segments that we like to say we separate ourselves from other podcasts in that way. And it's very informative. So I hope it is at least. And we learn something from Coach Ed every day.
Oh, for sure.
Nah, you guys do a fantastic job. Connor said, Neil, something to maybe help ease your mind. You're doing better than Kyle's team. With Little Ed, if you don't know, our boss, Kyle at THPN, he's a Flames fan. So,
yes, I did know that.
Put things in proper perspective.
Bro, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
We're
pretty much the same right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say right now the Flames are actually on the upswing.
Goza, timeout. Goza, where the hell did you get that one, boy? What the hell is wrong with you?
So
we don't need horse over here, guys. That only happens in the UK.
No,
it's only in the UK.
So I got to explain this. So it was one of the first few live streams that I've done when I was first starting on this network, and somebody in the chat named Angus had the idea of, oh, why don't we make food puns for every single team of the National Hockey League? And it's just started on every single one of my live streams ever since.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Unbelievable.
So if you see a bunch of food puns coming in, you know why. Meanwhile, we're in commercial break here. Rangers Devils. Rangers up 4-0 at Prudential Center. Lafreniere with 2 goals tonight. The other 2 by Mika Zibanejad and Chris Kreider. But, honestly, though, we got the answer to the trivia question that Kyle was asking. Who are the last 2 goaltenders to each win 20-plus games in the same season? You said Hank and Talbot, right, Neil?
Yeah, that was my guess.
Let's see.
Might be wrong.
Come on, give us the answer here. Let's see. Come on. Any day? Oh, my God, Neil was right. Wow.
What?
Neil was right. Henrik Lundqvist had 30 and Cam Talbot had 21 in 2014 and 15.
Not even a Rangers fan, and I nailed that out of the
Wow.
That was the year that Lundqvist got hit in the throat.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying before. That was the year that Lundqvist got hurt.
Won the President's Trophy for the Rangers.
Yeah. Yep. Talbot was a machine that year, man.
Yes, he
Another
was.
Benoit.
Well, we got a penalty coming up.
Jesus.
Against the Devils.
Delayed penalty against the Devils. Yep.
To be fully clear.
Igor to the bench. Extra skater on for the Rangers.
Yep.
Delayed penalty coming up.
Did you guys already talk about Trubiskyt, I assume?
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah
we
we covered it. We covered it. Not even surprised anymore.
Yeah, well. Let's see what this penalty is.
Yo, can we just establish that people are now calling Sammy Blais a dirty player?
What? What
yeah.
What did Sammy Blais do?
Go back and look a couple games ago. Tried to kill someone.
Oh yeah,
he tried to kill somebody.
That's a trip. Did they call that a? That's a tripping.
Yeah, that's borderline. I don't like
that. See, honestly, if I'm being real with you guys, like most of these calls tonight have been very borderline.
Yeah.
These refs are they're not bad. They're just mediocre.
Yeah.
I don't even get mad about it. I just, it's just
Rangers power play 1 for 4 tonight. Is that shot by Zibanejad, a save by Nico Dawes? Good save by Nico.
That was a great save.
The puck, man.
I'm telling you, Nico Dawes is doing everything he can. Now the Devils moving shorthanded. Here comes Marino. Nice move. Tried to go to his backhand. Had trouble. Pass to Holla. Deflected away in the corner. 12 minutes to go. Third period. 4-0 Rangers. 1:30 to go on the Rangers power play as they are offside. So the faceoff will come outside the zone. Anaheim Fried Ducks.
Fried Ducks.
Here we go again.
Here we go.
You're on 60 points. Flames are on 57. It's 3 points.
It's
3 points, Connor.
But Connor, the Flames are 3 points out of a playoff spot. The Devils may be 6 by the end of tonight.
Exactly.
There's your difference. There's your difference. And the other thing is that the Flames are not expected to make the playoffs and do anything.
Yep.
The Devils are. That's the other difference.
100%.
True. What was that comment?
In this game? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. He is going a bit old school, and I like it a lot.
Setting the tone early going towards the end of the season.
At least the NHL doesn't. That's true.
Have replacement refs like the MLS does. That is a fair point. That is a fair point, Angus.
We're going to get to that point. Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, unfortunately, I agree with you. A minute to go in the Rangers power play. 11:25 to go in the third as Rangers have to get back and regroup. Zibanejad with the puck. Pass along the left wing for Panarin. Panarin moving in. Backhanded pass and a save. Rebound misses wide. How the heck do you miss those chances? Wow.
So I'm definitely a good 15 seconds ahead of both of you. So I saw that. I saw that and I was just thinking to myself, what on earth? Zibanejad had probably an open net and he passed it.
Dude, yep. I was just saying he's got to shoot more. He's thinking pass first.
That's literally what I said. Key to the game: shoot more. That's it.
Crazy, man.
Puck is cleared out of the zone. 18. No, it actually went to the Rangers bench. Yep. So play stops with 10:46 to go in the third.
I just got a text from my friend. He says Lindy Ruff getting fired will feed families.
Lost my
Please.
friend.
That's
Oh
awesome,
my
dude.
god.
We're having a good time.
We're trying to, at least.
Well, you guys are for sure.
Well, Neil, I forget. What did you say in the? I think you said he wasn't gonna. He might last this season, but definitely not the season after.
Yeah,
I think you said that on our episode before.
I
this
said
season.
to you guys before the start of last season that like
Yeah.
if this team doesn't take a step forward, Lindy should be fired, and he probably will. And it's like I've said like before, like Lindy's system just does not work with this team. It's clearly obvious it doesn't work because even when the team is at relatively full strength like they are right now, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
It's just
But
not good
why do you think it worked in the playoffs last year?
in the playoffs or just like in general.
Just in general. I mean,
I
obviously they
think
had a
it caught a
phenomenal
lot of
season
people by
last year.
surprise. I think that's what it
Yeah.
was. And
Yeah.
also, there's a couple of other factors to it. The Devils were extremely healthy. They had like 8 or 9 guys that played every game last year. It was unheard of that happened. And I think that they just caught so many people by surprise, but it also did showcase that when this team is clicking and like everything's working, that's the type of results that you can get from this team. This year, I think that certainly the injuries play a factor when you had that many guys out at one point. Yeah, of course the team is going to struggle, but when the team is at full strength and we're still struggling to produce and our power play is god awful, then it's clearly obvious it's clearly obvious it's a coaching problem at that point.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
we were
agree.
just talking about the fact that Jimmy and I were just talking about it because Jimmy asked me. He said, "Do I think the Devils have quit on Lindy Ruff?" And I got to be honest with you, they have, and it's partially not their fault, and that's partially their fault as well because these guys do not have the strong enough personalities to how do I put this to not how to respond properly to when this type of stuff happens.
Yeah.
It's just interesting to me because it seems like you would think that Lindsey Ruff would have more of a defensive structure, and that seems what the Devils are lacking overall. So maybe he's giving them too much freedom to, like just jump on the offense, which is what they succeeded with last year. But now, like you said, like teams are catching up to them and figuring out how to beat them, and
Of course,
you kind of just beat speed with the proper structure. So now,
yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, it's
100%.
weird. It's weird that Lindy Ruff's not harping or really focusing on teaching that part of the game. But
I
maybe
just
they're just not
Yeah.
listening, like you said. Maybe they're just
and I
tuning
just
them
and
out
I
in a
don't
way.
think and I don't think personally, Ed, that like I don't think Lindy Ruff at this point knows what to do with this team.
Right,
I think that there's an overall vibe in the locker room that's just not good.
right.
That I think, and I often harpen back to at the end of the 2021-22 season,
Mhm.
Jack Hughes was defending verbatim that he wanted Lindy Ruff to stay. And when they asked Nico Hischier that same question, Nico didn't really give an answer. He was like, that's not my decision. Which
Mm,
kind of tells you that, like, there's clearly people on the team that probably don't feel that Lindy Ruff should be the coach. And it worked last year, but this year it's just not working. This year is more of what we've seen the 2 previous years prior to last year. Not much compete, finding different ways to kind of embarrass yourselves. Like I said, 10 goals, being outscored 10-2 in the last 2 games. That's not good at all. It's awful, if anything. And
I agree.
the Stadium Series game was great. There was a lot of emotion, a lot of great vibes. Everybody felt good after that. It's already gone, and it's only been a couple of days.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I don't know if this team is going to make a change right now. They may not. They may just continue to be stubborn and hope that things turn around. But I think the longer that they do that, the less and less likely that anything's going to turn around because it just doesn't feel that way. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Fair enough. 8:20 to go, third period, 4-0 Rangers. Matthew says, Jimmy, I'm kind of nervous about my team versus the Leafs. That game's in Vegas, right? I think you have a good chance. It's in Vegas. They play good at home, but I did hear that Mark Stone got hurt,
Again.
so I don't know.
Again.
Is Mark Stone,
Lacerated spleen.
is he going to play tonight, Mark Stone, or no?
No, ruptured spleen? No.
Oh, never mind.
According to
cousin
cousin Ed, according to cousin Ed, he and Eichler both on the LTIR.
Ah,
So they
jeez.
have
Eichel too?
17 million.
Oh my
They have
God.
17 million in cap space.
Yeah, bro, they're
Oh
gonna
my
get somebody good.
You could say that they're gonna get Gensel or something.
Connor expects Neil to call a Canucks game, apparently.
I did call a Canucks game this year.
Which
I
game
called
was that again?
I called Devils Canucks a couple weeks
Oh, yes,
before
that's
the
right.
All-Star
That's
break.
right.
I
I
did
watched that one, yeah.
What do you mean? Do you want me to solely stay up at like 10 o'clock on the East Coast to do a Canucks
Neil,
game?
Neil, can you just do all the Canucks game for the rest of the season?
Yeah, Connor would love it if I just did Canucks games.
Come on.
Okay, all right, time out.
Connor, I'll do this.
Salty.
If the Devils,
He's not doing well. He's not for the fans.
I will say this to Connor: if the Devils don't make the playoffs, I'll do the whole first round of the Canucks. I'll do just the Canucks first round.
That's a heavy
You heard it
drama.
here first, folks.
Yeah.
Hey, look, those games. It's gonna suck either way because it's probably gonna start at 10 o'clock anyway. Maybe 8:30 if I'm lucky.
Fair enough.
But,
That's hilarious.
By the way, oh my,
guys
what
do
a
every
save by
Ranger game?
Nico Dawes.
Not
Chris
you.
Kreider almost had a second of the game, and Nico Dawes says no. By the
Another
way,
chance.
Goza, I don't mean to cut you off, and I apologize, but Goza, I am now fully convinced that you think every single team in the league sucks except for the Rangers, which is not factual. So I don't know what you want. I love you, but by the way, we have a final. Senators beat Dallas 4-1 tonight.
Lol.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Andrew B, what is
up, Andrew?
up, man? Thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing?
Dude. So is Tarasenko going to be a Ranger again? Just want to know.
I have
no
clue,
Ed wants
to be
that to
honest
happen.
with you. I really don't know.
That's a guy that I could see Vegas prying away from.
Yeah,
I don't want to say prying.
Vegas would make more sense because they need help. But
he's definitely going somewhere. It's just a matter of where.
Yeah, exactly.
I would love him back on the Rangers, man. He fit in perfectly with Mika and Kreider.
I'm surprised the Rangers didn't keep him. I thought they would have.
Oh, wait a minute.
He's
We have a
too expensive at the
2-on-none
time.
developing here. Kako saved by Dawes.
Now I'm behind.
A 2-on-none, and they can't capitalize. Unbelievable. Ay.
You guys are groaning, and you're up 4-0.
That stream on THPN, Connor said.
Connor, I don't know what to tell you, my friend. I did it.
By the way,
I'll
apparently
do another one.
Apparently, it's 1-0 Flames already. Thank you, Jared,
Sick,
for that.
dude. Let's go Flames.
He fanned on the backhand. He had the top corner open.
Carolina wins 1-0. Wow.
Whatever.
Whatever.
6
minutes to go.
Somebody tell me when the Islanders get a meaningless point again tonight.
Odds are they probably will, as that shot saved.
So lame.
Durkin.
That's the thing that was so lame about the Stadium Series is that they blew that lead and still got a meaningless point. They didn't even deserve it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. If you're the Islanders, you got to be
Hey,
embarrassed
Jimmy,
by that one.
I would just focus on the game for right now, right? Because something good will happen.
It is what it is. 5:35 to go. Third period. Rangers moving in 2-on-1. Here comes Panarin. There's a pass in front. They score! Vincent Trocheck continues his hot streak, and the Rangers lead 5-0.
Oh, God.
Oh, what a pass. I'm behind.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, boys.
Great feed from Panarin.
Sorry, little Ed. I didn't mean to do that to you, but it was just a heat of the moment thing.
No, it's fine. You're doing your job, buddy. Don't worry about me.
Great feed from Panarin there. Beautiful.
What? That seems to be a common theme
thought-
with Panarin. Beautiful feeds, and Trocheck able to finish 5-0 Rangers lead.
I never would have thought that Vincent Trocheck would fit as well as he's fit with the Rangers. It just kind of shocks me.
He's been worth his contract so far. He's been
it took him
outstanding.
Hell yeah. Last year was a little bit of a adjustment for him, I think, and this year he's right at home. He's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Trocheck gets his 20th of the season. He has been quite the fit for the Rangers as they are now up 5-0 on the Devils.
Yep.
Jimmy is way behind the scoreboard.
The scoreboard feed.
Now little Ed's farther behind than I am.
I'm ahead of both of you. Whereas
Kyle
is currently playing in a beer league.
Kyle had to hop off early for a hockey game that he was playing himself. So
hopefully he's already got a couple goals in him.
Next whistle, I'm going to see if I can jump to
I am doing fine, Andrew B. How are you doing? Yeah,
nice.
Connor said he had to leave for a local hockey game. Yep, that is correct. As the puck
Panarin and Gustafsson with the assists on that Vincent Trocheck goal. Trocheck his 20th of the year.
Oh, Gustafsson got the other assist. Okay, thank you for
that. Gustafsson, incredibly, I think getting Gustafsson is like one of the best moves the Rangers have made.
I agree.
Yeah, that's Laviolette. It's one of Laviolette's boys.
Yeah, absolutely.
He did
pass the Kreider a bit too far.
Bro, he racks up the points in fantasy for sure.
Yes.
He kills it in
If
fantasy.
you have him on fantasy, congratulations.
I do have him on fantasy, and I'm very
happy. In our league,
okay.
You know?
He's killing it.
How are you doing in our league?
I think I'm 5th right now in the league, so I'm doing okay. I think I'll make the playoffs. Maybe I'll make it as a wild card at this point.
I dropped really far down.
Devils move in 3-on-2.
That was a great
Good
time.
pass up the left wing and a shot saved by Shesterkin. By the way, Andrew B saying Washington up 4-3 with 2 minutes left.
Solid.
Wow.
Red
Wings beat the Avs in overtime 2-1.
Yep, that's pretty much what I expected. So the Devils will be about 6 points out of the second wild card spot by the end of tonight. They may drop more than that depending on the Islanders. Capitals are 4 points behind, I think, right now, or 2. So, yeah.
I think it's 4, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a log jam in the...
He sure tried to stuff one in a straight-up robbery by Shesterkin.
Child's play.
Me? You want me to talk about my... What do you want to know about me?
Oh.
Was it really an attempt? Oh, what was that, dude? That's just pathetic.
2:40 to go, third period. So, barring a miracle here, the Rangers are going to win their 9th straight game. First time they've done that since the 2014-15 season.
Sweet.
Another Igor Chan coming in from the Rock.
And Jack Hughes scores a meaningless goal.
Couldn't get it cleanly. Meanwhile, Rangers get it out, where they're trying to at least. Here's Keandre Miller. Good pass up the middle.
Is Neil that far ahead?
Lafreniere had that taken away.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Hughes moving in. A shot score! Jack Hughes. There goes the shutout. And Jack Hughes gets the Devils on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
I'm sorry. Jimmy, did I not call that? Did I not say the Devils were going to get a meaningless goal?
No, you did. You did.
Great. Right. All it does is prevents us from getting shut out. Other than that, who gives a damn?
Boy. All right. Laughing guys learn a lesson there.
Hey, look, people pay to watch Jack Hughes score a meaningless
goal.
Goal.
Neil. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Oh, do you think I like defended that comment by him? Like, no.
I saw.
People pay to watch everybody in the league play.
Yeah, that was
exactly.
I pay good money to watch Brendan Smith do nothing for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Except break the star player of the NHL's jaw and set him out for a month and a half.
Underneath.
Bro, I was at that game. That was like the most awkward.
Hold on. Andrew.
Oh my God.
Are you talking? You're talking a little. Do you want to know his workout regimen or something?
It calls him the muscle man. There you go.
Who's in? Wait, what? I missed that.
Andrew B called you the muscle man.
Oh, nice. We wear tank tops over here at Rangers Edge, strictly.
Connor says, Neil, no need to call Canuck games at 10, 11 p.m. your time. I wouldn't be that pushy. Maybe when to play teams that are 2 hours behind you. Could be a fair compromise, I guess. If that miracle happens, I will paint my room red. No need for that, Goza. We're good. Obviously, with paint. What else are you going to paint your room with? Ink?
Guys, if that happens, I'll fly there and paint it for you.
Andrew B is asking, Neil, do you have your wine with you?
Yeah, I already went through it, so I'm good. I already went through it.
You go.
I'm fine.
I still need to try that. I've never tried your own wine. That's a crime that I haven't.
You live 2 minutes from my house. I can give you a bottle.
Not even. I could literally walk to your house right now. That's how close I am.
You make your own wine? Did you talk about that on our show? I don't remember.
I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. My family and I, we've been making our own wine for many, many decades. It's part of a tradition that we do. We do it the first 2 weekends of October, and we make both red and white. So it's a good time.
Very nice. How long does that last you? All year until the next October?
It could last us. Yeah, it could last us the whole year. It could last us more than that. You know.
Can you outsource the grapes?
What's sorry?
I'm assuming you outsource the grapes.
Yeah, no, we get them from. We get them mostly from, I think, California. I think
Very cool.
So it's good. It's good stuff.
Austin said,
"Give Jimmy a bottle
of Neil's wine to bring to me." I'm on it, Austin. Andrew B says, Little Ed, can you please explain a little bit about yourself? Oh, that's what you wanted to know. Okay. Little Ed, the floor is yours if you want. Go ahead.
Like about the show or about like me personally?
Yeah, basically, yeah. What's your podcast?
The answer to that is yes.
Oh, that type of thing.
All right. Well, the podcast is called Rangers Ed. There's 3 of us. So I'm Little Ed. My cousin we call him Cousin Ed on the show. And then my dad is called Coach Ed. And then our producer is called Mikey Produces. And it's all Rangers. Rangers talk, a little bit of banter about like what goes on in our lives a little bit. Coach Ed and I currently coach Stony Brook University's AAU D3 team. So like I said earlier, Coach Ed has been coaching for like 50 years now. I've been coaching with him for the last like 12 to 15-ish. So yeah, like I said before, we try and focus on like the ins and outs of the games, a little bit of more X's and O's instead of just focusing on the headlines around like Twitter and whatnot. And we try and break down the game a little bit more closely than usual.
And it's fantastic stuff. And you guys need to go subscribe to the Rangers Ed podcast. 1 minute to go in the third period. 5-1. Rangers lead. Jack Hughes gets his 19th or 18th of the season, I should say.
18th.
I apologize about that.
18th.
Yeah, 18th. Thank you, Neil.
Mm-hmm.
But
good.
That at least prevents the shutout for the Devils, but certainly does not help them in the standings whatsoever, as now the Rangers will move to their 9th straight win to continue to be on top of the race in the Metropolitan Division and potentially on top of the Eastern Conference. So Rangers are just I'll explain once the buzzer sounds, because I have some thoughts on that, but wait till the next 15 seconds are over, as that shot, partial save there by Shesterkin. Hughes keeps it in. That shot from the blue line, blocked in front. Rangers take it out. 5 seconds, and the final seconds are going to tick off. And that is your game. 9 straight wins for the New York Rangers as they beat the Devils 5-1 at Prudential Center. So now I was going to say that I was not expecting the Rangers to do this well. I wasn't expecting a Metro Division title to be, because Neil, you remember this. Who did I pick to win the division this year?
You unwisely picked the Devils.
I did not. I picked
Carolina. You forgot Carolina? All right, I forgot.
I picked Carolina to win the division. And
you also unwisely picked Carolina.
Well, yes, it is what it is there.
Boys.
But even still, I did pick Carolina to win because I thought they were the better team. But they're shutting me up. I certainly was not expecting this type of success but I still want to see what happens come playoff time, because that's where my full trust is lacking with this team right now. So I need to see it to believe it. If they're serious about competing for a cup, I need to see it come playoff time, because I still do not trust them. I don't. Call it what it is. You can call me a Ranger hater. I don't care. It's called being realistic about your own team. And realistically, I still don't trust them. Point blank, plain and simple.
9 wins in a row and you don't trust them. I am pretty surprised by that.
It's the regular season. Regular season.
Okay.
I will step in and I will say that the answer is Peter Laviolette.
Well, that I agree with, yes.
In our preseason episode with our predictions, I did predict the Rangers doing this well and, knock on wood, winning the Metro.
Wow.
I just knew. Well, I didn't know. I thought Trocheck was going to have a bigger season, which obviously is true. I mean, I thought Laffy and Kakko were both going to step up and take the next step. Obviously, Laffy has. Kakko not so much, but he was injured. But his gameplay lately is definitely improved, and his defensive metrics you can't ignore. Igor surprised us a little bit with his downplay, but obviously Quick saved us. I didn't predict that. I don't think anyone did. But yeah, man, I had full confidence in this team. I thought they were gonna snap out of it or learn a big lesson from last year. And I think Drury was gonna put the right pieces in place. And then obviously like Cooley, players like that, like really stepped up. And the biggest piece was like I knew, or I had a feeling that Trouba was hurt all of last year. And you see this year, he's like almost a completely different player than he was last year. So I thought going into the season, that was going to be a big difference as well. So, hey, I mean, like I said, I just had a lot of confidence in them. And like I said, Laviolette, Cousin Ed and Coach Ed, well, Coach Ed especially, has been calling for Laviolette to be their coach for, I'm not even kidding, for 10, 15 years. Ever since the Islanders got rid of him, and I think he went to Philly after that, and then the Capitals. He's always said, like, the Rangers should get Laviolette. I love Laviolette. I'm not kidding. He's been saying it for, like, 15 years. So, So I think it's just like it's not written in the stars, but I think everything's lining up, and Laviolette's pushing the right buttons, and we definitely saw that at the Stadium Series. He knows this team, and he knows what they got.
Look, Connor, I've said that the Stars are definitely our dark horse candidate to go to the Stanley Cup Finals, so it certainly could happen, but my pick is still Boston and Seattle. I still stand by that. I don't care what anybody says, but we'll see what happens. The playoffs are a crapshoot. But Andrew B is asking Neil, I think he's asking when your next stream is going to be on THPN. I think that's what he's trying to ask you.
It'll be soon. Can't promise anything. I've been, kind of busy with a lot of different things, but I will try to get back on here a little bit more frequently. But I am on here every Monday for new episodes of NHL Weekly, which is our weekly wrap-up, 30-minute show talking about the latest and greatest going around the NHL. So, those videos come out every Monday, so make sure you guys check them out as well. That's just another way you get a chance to see me in a different light. So you guys can go check that out as well.
Absolutely. And make sure you go check out the Devil's State of Mind podcast as well, right here on this fine network. Again, he does fantastic stuff.
Thank you.
The Devils. Neil, in all honest to God seriousness, I know tonight was not a fun night for your team, but it certainly was fun doing the stream with you, my man. Thank you so much for being a part of this, and I really hope we can do it again real soon. Thank you so much, my man. You're awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much. Job. Appreciate it, guys. Obviously tough one from the Devils' perspective. Certainly a lot that will be discussed over the next 48 hours. But yeah, no, it was great as always, and thank you guys for letting me be a part of it. Good to see you, Ed, as always. Great to interact with you guys, and we'll all talk soon.
Absolutely, and shout out to Little Ed as well. Go subscribe to the Rangers Ed podcast. Little Ed, thank you so much for joining us for a little bit, and anytime you want to do this again, let me know, and we will make that happen.
Absolutely. We'll be in touch in the DMs, and we'll figure out another one. Literally, anytime you guys need someone, we're around. We have 3 co-hosts, so one of us should be available. So we'll figure it out.
I shall keep that in mind, my man. Thank you so much. Go subscribe to Devil's State of Mind, and go subscribe to the Rangers Ed podcast. Guys, that is going to wrap it up for tonight's stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the Hockey Podcast Network right here on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on all socials as well at hockeypodnet on Twitter and Instagram. And keep in mind that everything we do here on the network is brought to you by our wonderful friends at DraftKings. Use code THPN to sign up. New customers can bet $5, get $200 instantly in bonus bets only at DraftKings. Must be 21 plus in select states, and please play responsibly. And by the way, I didn't mention my show at all, which is a crime. Go subscribe to From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast that are presented by SeatGeek. Use code BLUESEATS at checkout for $20 off your first ticket purchase. Once again, that is going to do it for tonight. Thank you guys so much. You all are awesome. We love you so much, and we will catch you in the next one. Once again, the final score tonight, the Rangers beat the Devils 5-1. On behalf of Little Ed and for Neil Villapiano, my name is Jimmy Finizzi. This has been another THPN Watch Party. Have a great night, and we'll catch you next time. Peace, and take care.
Later.
Say something.